Da-da-da-da. She's a perfect 10, but her bumhole's a 12.
That's still not okay. I love that he's gone, Your Honour, I'm innocent.
12,
She was 12.
This week's episode is brought to you by Tanga. Tanga are a Japanese company that make loads of amazing, cool sex toys.
Loads of fun stuff. They've sent us a load of products. We've got this that goes around your knob. It'll tickle your bollocks and fanny and that.
I've got this one here. It's a uni. It's for tickling clits.
Yeah, and these, oh, Freddie, don't get too excited. These eggs aren't for eating. These are for shoving up your bum or vag. Or maybe rubbing on things like nipples and that.
And they've got this amazing fleshlight here. There's loads of cool products that they've sent us.
If you want to stick your dick in things or have things stuck in you or rubbed on you, then Tanga are your guide. They're amazing. They're high quality, lovely products.
Let's be fair. Sometimes it can get a bit boring, and if you want to spice things up,
especially with your ugly missus,
Tanga are the people to help you do it. And they've got a discount code for us. So if you go to the checkout and enter discount code DMT10, you get a lovely discount, and it lets them know that we sent you here. So if you want to get in the market for some great sex toys, check these out. Check them out on their website. Head over to tanga.co.uk and they'll sort you out.
Put some fun in your bum or bollocks or vag or that.
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland. Him, a big fat cunt. Little not gay Tom. Look at your camera, you little spanner.
Hello.
And we've got a very special guest today. It's our friend and yours. It's Dean Bloody Coughlin.
Yeah.
How you doing, mate?
I'm sound, mate. Yeah, nice one. Thanks for having me back again.
You're welcome.
Second time on my own.
Yeah, without the missus this time.
Yeah, she watches all now.
I know, we've employed her behind the scenes. Recently, we made a big song and dance about employing our first woman, forgetting the other woman that we employ.
Who's the other woman?
Madison.
Oh,
Madison's a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, us.
Two women?
I
What the
know.
hell?
Like, we're really pushing the boat out.
We had
an
a them
award
for a bit.
Yeah.
We had
what?
a them,
We
yeah.
had them for a bit.
Well, sort of technically.
What happened to them?
It's probably better not.
They moved on.
Okay.
They moved on to better things. Good luck to them.
Still a fan, though.
Still a fan.
Put it this way, their fascination with dicks proved to be their downfall.
I have no idea what that means.
I
I'm glad you said it.
know what happened and I don't know. No, like, they just moved on. It's all good.
Yeah,
You know,
fine,
like, there's no great story to, like, what happened with that editor who used to work with you? Ooh, yeah.
How long until you stop calling Freddy fat? Now he's in the gym.
I
And
think
he stopped
never.
being fat.
Yeah. Like, firstly,
That's fair,
he's
yeah.
still fat. So,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I think I've got a way to go.
Yeah.
I think I'm like, even if he accelerates at full speed,
Got a few months at least.
I'll
yeah.
be all right
Yeah,
for a while. But I also think it'd be really funny if he had like 5% body fat and was just jacked.
Still fat there.
And I still called him a fat
Yeah,
cunt.
still 5%.
Yeah, I was like,
still
yeah,
a
that's a
bit.
bit of body fat, that.
Yeah.
Tubby bastard.
Punch your fucking head off.
Yeah, will you?
Clean off your shit. Yeah, I'll be on roids, won't I?
Yeah. Oh, is that what you're going to
I
do?
thought it'd be really funny because my personal trainer is on holiday for a month.
Yeah.
He's getting married. I thought it'd be really funny to take loads of steroids, and then when he came back, it was huge.
Yeah.
I just thought that'd be a really funny thing to do.
Yeah, it's not how steroids work,
Yeah.
though. You know that. You know, like, they just mean that you can work out more.
Yeah, so go every day.
You go every day. Right, okay. Right.
You'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You could go every day now.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be funny, would it? Because I wouldn't be taking steroids.
Oh, no, it'd be so funny if you were healthy.
He'd probably come back after a month and go, you're slightly more bald than you were before I left. That's probably all that happened off all
Your
the
dick's
steroids.
smaller.
Yeah, your balls are well smaller than they used to be.
Why can't you get an erection today, Freddie?
Yeah, real angry as well. That's
punching
slightly
a wall.
fatter.
Why aren't you
Flaccid
hard when
cock.
you see me?
He's gay.
Because it's gay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks very much for that. But I am ripped.
Yeah, absolutely jacked.
So how many times have you been in the gym now?
I've lost count. That's how many.
Yeah, so
So-
upwards of 2.
No, I think I stopped counting about 7. So I know it's more than 7.
It's more than 7. He's doing really well.
that's
He's
all
really
right.
giving it a good go.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not going to the gym tonight. I'm
Yeah.
going tomorrow. And I'll tell you who is got some plans tonight. Who is got some plans tonight. I will tell you.
This
who
might be
is-
the worst segue
I
he's
will
ever
tell
done.
you who is got some plans tonight. You fucking heard me right. Tom is
Yeah.
going to see a band
Oh, yeah.
Have a guess what gimpy little bandy's going to say.
Oh, right. What you need to know about Tommy is, like, in Northern Indie that your dad likes.
Okay.
That's what he's into.
Well,
Well, Dean knows because we were talking about it
I
before.
know. 'cause
Right.
we
this
had a
is
chat about it,
indie.
Yeah.
But
What's
it's
indie?
it's gimpy indie.
Oh, yeah, it's Gimpy Indie, yeah. They're not like the world's best band.
Keen.
World's
But
best
they do have the
tribute.
greatest song in the
They do have the
world.
great song in the world.
Tenacious D.
He's going. He's going.
Enjoy. What's really funny about that is, where are you going to see them?
The MEN Arena, or whatever it's called
That
now.
room is going to be full of our fans.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
our fans
Oh,
and
I never
Tenacious
thought
D
about
fans
that.
are an overlap.
He is-
This is going to be the room you are most famous in, is a Tenacious D concert.
Maybe we should start doing podcasting like Tenacious D do songs, and every once in a while, just give up with words and just go.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah,
no need
nice.
to go to the concert now, is there?
Yeah.
Just have these two.
I'll
yeah.
save myself that free ticket that I got.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like Tenacious D. I smoked weed when I was 14, you know? Like,
Same thing.
it's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
completely going for nostalgia reasons. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like the world's biggest.
Yeah, no, you're not
Tenacious
going
D
for
fan.
the new stuff.
I wonder who is.
Play a new single.
I wonder who is the world's biggest Tenacious D fan.
There must be.
There's
There'll
got
be
to be
some.
one.
Google.
Every band is
Google.
someone's
Is that-
favourite
is that-
band.
is that
That's it,
Guinness
yeah.
World Records?
If you Google
No.
world's biggest Tenacious D fan, there will be some cunt with every piece of merchandise ever.
Yeah, I find it really funny. It's like it's same with like comedians and bands. Like everyone's someone's favourite, and like I find that really funny to think about. Some people being like, you know, like imagine like there must be like really diehard Travis fans who would just
what
like
a
go to every
sad-
Travis gig.
What a sad
It's like
little life.
flowers in the window. Woo!
Why does it always rain on me? Getting the lighters out.
Yeah, but they know all the B-sides. They know the other ones that aren't them too.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Like, I find that really fun. Just like that someone's
Somebody,
that
yeah,
into them.
There's a number one fan for everyone.
Yeah.
Who do you think your number one fan is?
Well, if you
Someone
haven't-
with a
if
tattoo
you watch
that's
my
gotta be
last,
on it.
yeah, or if you watch my last special, there's some of our number one fans in my front row. There's one shot I cut in. It gets loads of comments because, like, I wanted to include it so people knew what I look at our shows. I was like, I wanted to see
Your
I wanted
point
to
of
know,
view.
I wanted to know that comedy isn't glamorous. It's like fat, retarded, autistically looking at the floor, wheelchair with a tube up his nose. That's the front row. Like that's like not a nary a woman in sight.
Yeah.
It's like that's my view. So you know, like that's what that one of them. Probably the one who can't make eye contact. Maybe.
Yeah, occasionally there is a woman at the show, and you go, "Really? That was a woman?"
Yeah. You go, oh, I thought you were a bald cube.
Okay, now.
So yeah, one of them, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must get some fucking lunatics with the mild eye stuff. With the weird shit you do, and like with the amount of drugs involved.
You'd be surprised, you know. We don't get that many like proper mad ones.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
get them
so.
on stage at your talent shows. They're not in the audience.
Yeah,
Those are the
there
ones
is.
who are the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
The ones
yeah.
performing.
You remember the last talent show, don't you?
Oh, Freddie was at the last talent show.
You were both
So,
there.
Dean's podcast, Mild High Club, he does with his Mrs. Amy, who is currently editing the clips of this, so we'll be nice to her. But they do shows. It's dead fun. They do a talent show, and like talent is loosely defined.
So it's mainly comics coming up and just being stupid.
Again, comics is loosely defined.
Okay, yeah.
There are some good comics. Like
Yeah,
Staunton
yeah.
did it. He was great. But there's also just an assorted gaggle of lunatics.
Yeah, and they just come and just do
Do
whatever.
weird shit.
Yeah.
So the last one, me and Freddie were booked. So obviously, Freddie wouldn't on the day
No,
pull
never.
out. That
No.
wouldn't do that.
I don't think I pulled out on the day. I think
It's
I
a
pulled out the day before.
horrible thing to do to
Day before,
a
yeah.
friend at a show where we're advertised. You know, people might be
Yeah.
coming to see Dead Man as well with Mild
And it's
High.
weird.
like,
Someone
well,
actually commented, going, "Can you guarantee they'll both be there?" And
That
I was
was
like,
weird.
Unless you know something I don't know.
Yeah.
And I
Freddie's
think Freddie might
burner.
have been on a poster already somewhere
Yeah,
else.
No, I wasn't on it. So it was a private gig, and it was 275 quid in Hereford because it was a Wednesday. I was like,
Yeah,
it's
we
fine.
weren't paying you that.
Oh, it's a shame because I would have liked to do it because they are genuinely fun.
No, they're dead fun,
they're
yeah.
actually fun.
This one was
Sometimes-
like fucking amazing.
This one was.
fun.
It was
It
weird
was
one. It was
wild.
A weird one.
I drew a swastika on a man's belly
Yeah.
in his own skin.
Yeah, you know.
But like we had a stand-in Freddy Quinne.
Yeah, you got James Allen, which was very nice, so that James could know what it felt like to be a comedian for a day. So, oh, snap, you little bitch.
Oh no, James was so fucking funny.
Smashed
It
it.
was-
Files.
It
There
was,
you go.
Yeah, like it was amazing. So we just put a bald cap and then a baseball cap on him. So like you couldn't even really see the bald cap, right? So that was amazing. So it's made his head dead long like a peanut. That was obviously I was like, look, like, we've got to make it peanut shaped,
Yeah.
obviously, if we want to do a Freddy Quinne head.
great.
So we nailed that bit. Then obviously big cushion up his stomach to make him look like a fat cunt.
Yeah.
And then all he'd do is just sit there and every now and again he'd just go like Madeline McCann,
That's very funny. And to be honest,
9/11.
to be honest with you, James, please reach out to me because I feel like you know how there's 3 different boys with tape on his faces now.
Yeah, you could franchise
I feel
out
like I
Freddy
could
Quinne.
franchise
You just
out
go,
Freddy
Mick Philpott's kids. It was fucking great.
yeah, it was
Loved
class.
it. Yeah, you're moving to Edinburgh though, aren't you?
That's the plan, yeah. We're
fucking
trying.
out of here.
But we are going to try and bring the shows back, like
Yeah.
to Liverpool once a month and that, if we can.
Sick.
And then set them up all over. But the plan is to try and do that in the festival.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like a perfect fringe show, really.
There's loads of fucking lunatics
Loads
who
of
want some stage
mentals,
time.
yeah, loads of street
Yeah.
performers and that.
It's great. Like it's so nice to just have a place where you're allowed to just laugh in the face of mental people. It's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's encouraged. I get to mock them, and it makes me feel better about myself.
That's what they should be for.
Yeah.
Like people slag off Jeremy Kyle, but it was great for that.
Oh, yeah.
It was, yeah. I think you maybe took it a little far. I'd say, it wasn't that much of a laugh.
Yeah,
all
if we
the
have
time.
someone commit suicide off the back of one of our talent shows,
Yeah.
then we go, okay, maybe
Oh.
pull back a little bit, but
So right, Beat the Frog at the Frog and Bucket is a lot like this as well because it's just random lunatics get to go up.
yeah.
Had the maddest one I've ever seen at Beat the Frog the other night, like genuinely
On Monday.
On Monday.
Go on, what happened?
So right, it had already been like a fucking classic Beat the Frog. There'd been a couple of like weird ones,
Yeah.
but like a couple of good ones. That's what you need. You need the balance.
Yeah. If they're all the worst Beat the Frogs to so the
So
worst gong
it's
shows
a
to
new
do-
it's a new acts competition at the Frog and Bucket.
The worst new act competitions, the worst gong shows are when every act that comes up is 6 out of 10.
Oh God,
Makes me
that's
wanna
the
shoot
worst.
myself.
If they're like fine and they just get through, and it's like those are the ones that are worst.
With really passable, boring comedy.
And just like ones they've learned on a comedy course where they do the same fucking jokes.
I know
over
what
and
you're thinking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Oh, good God.
But yeah, so like I've been excited all night because like I get excited if I know there's props or if they've got a weird stage name or anything like that. If they're gonna do something weird, I'm like, let's go.
We used to when I used to do it. We used to
You
take
should do other people's material.
we used to take bets. So
Did he?
So my second gig, yeah. It's a long call back that. We used to
At least
take,
it was my own.
Hey.
well, it wasn't really because I did it. Yeah, we used to take bets on who we thought would win, just purely based on. So you used to have £2 in a pint glass. See who you thought would win, and then fucking keep it.
Yeah, you've got a real gambling problem, you haven't you?
Oh,
Betting
there's
on
nothing,
open spots,
there's
sort of, yeah,
nothing
okay.
better than betting on open spots to win a new act competition.
That is pretty fun,
Because
to be
yours
fair.
comes out and you're like, go on, lads,
Let's
come
go."
on,
Yeah.
come on, Dave Jackson, come on. And then
I don't think I should do that with seeing as I host it because like the intros would be like, hey, coming up next, I don't think this one's going to be very good. I think get ready with the cards, everyone. Yeah, and I'm like, this next guy, I've seen it before. Settle in. This
You put a
one's
card
great.
up, you're
Oh,
racist.
honestly,
Yeah, I've got the horn. I'm not cogging him off.
I would do that, but just
Yeah.
not as obvious.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
it'd be more obvious. I don't think you think you're so subtle.
I'm a man of subtlety.
a man of subtlety.
Exactly, they call me the Hat.
Why?
I don't know.
That's
Panic,
such
'cause
a
you did-
subtle joke that we didn't get it.
Exactly.
The hat. No, you've misheard fat.
The Fat.
They keep calling me the hat and hay. A hat hay hong? What? I'm not helly.
So I don't know what a heatard is, but I'm.
Sounds like you fight a Skeletor.
Heater.
Retard
my-
and Skeletor.
I have the power.
By the power of Gay Skull. So anyway, right, we've got off tangent, right? The act I was most looking forward to was on second last, right? So I was looking forward to this
That's
all
a
night.
good spot.
Great. They were called Joker.
Oh.
Just Joker. That's the whole name, Joker. Right.
Joker.
Now I'm already aware of which one of them it is from seeing them.
Was it? It wasn't by any chance with the makeup on, was it?
It was the one in the makeup.
Shut up.
What?
Right. So this guy, right, he's like, I don't know, like he's about Tom height, but like wider, right? And he's wearing a gilet, right, but bare arms, padded gilet, Right.
Small people can't wear gilets.
Oh God, no.
I can't wear a gilet.
No, you look like a fucking berry.
Small people,
You're
yeah.
round
You
little-
look like a little Zorb.
Yeah. You look like a child who's been helped into their life jacket by their parent on an airplane.
That's exactly what it is. Small people can't wear gilets.
Yeah.
That
I'm with
is
you.
true.
Yeah.
So like, he's got an intense look, right? This guy, right? He's got the Joker makeup, right? But like really sketchily done. And then he's wearing black plastic sunglasses that are just a rectangle with like, so there's just a frameless rectangle on
Just
the
like
front
the
of his
Joker.
face.
Authentic.
The makeup, was it like Heath Ledger Joker, or was it like Jack Nicholson Joker?
It was white face paint with a bit of fucking red smeared around his mouth.
So it's like Heath Ledger style.
That is very generous to it. It was much waxier than that, right? It looked almost sweaty, right? He's basically the look he had, right? I said after he went off, I said I thought he was going to do fucking Gangnam Style, right? He looked like Psy, right? That's what he looked like, right? He looked like Psy, but psycho. This guy, he was so intense, right? All night, he'd just been stood staring into nothing. All night. He'd not said anything to anyone, right? He was just staring, except for at one point.
Wearing his makeup.
Wearing his makeup.
Was he
Stood
trying to do like
upstairs.
the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
No.
But he didn't have a waistcoat, so
No,
he had to wear a
it,
gilet.
it was
I don't know what's going on.
Joker goes hiking. This Joker's going to buy some cheese from a farm shop.
It's a Joker that's sponsored by North Face.
It was so wild. So right, he stood on the balcony upstairs at the Frog, just like being fucking so intense. The only interaction he had with anyone all night was someone told me this afterwards. Like an audience member said, like, yeah, like. Because it'd been a really fun vibe all night. It'd been great fun. He'd walked past him. He was stood outside the toilet, Joker, at one point. This guy had walked past him and went, "Oh, you got something on your face?" Funny little bit.
Classic.
Yeah.
Funny little bit. Bit of classic. He's up there with
And he's like, I'll shoot you.
mate. He just goes, "You think that's fucking funny?"
Did he?
Literally
Wow.
on his head. And the guy just went, "Okay," and like went to the toilet. So that's all.
I'd be checking him. I would genuinely be checking him for bombs. Honestly.
Mate, like it looked
Especially
like
in the
it,
gilet.
it could have had one under there. Honest, like, mate, it was fucking wild. So right, I'm dead excited for this. All right, I go right. Next up, your next act is Joker, and the audience go, "Ooh," and I was like, "Yeah." There we go. Please welcome to the stage, Joker. Right, and he comes up, he takes the mic, and he stares at the audience, and he holds the mic just down by his side in a really fucking tightly clenched fist, white knuckles, right, and he says nothing. He just stares at the audience through this black plastic visor, right? 20 seconds go by, he says nothing.
Guarantees not making any eye contact behind them sunglasses.
Oh no, this guy fucking is, right? He's stared out, 20 seconds go by, nothing, right?
Yeah.
30 seconds go by, nothing. There starts to be murmurs in the audience, right? 40 seconds go by, little heckle, like, say something, right? Nothing. Right? Gets to 50 seconds, all the cards go up. I go, whoa, whoa. Put those down. We're going to see how this plays out.
Give him 450 at least.
We know that he's not winning, but we don't know where he's going with it.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
let's come on.
I'm gonna see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Right?
Rule it, yeah.
After about a minute and 10, you've got to bear in mind how long this feels, right? Like it feels so long. Like you made me do a minute silence on stage once, and it felt forever.
Oh yeah. I remember that time. I wrote a set for him, and he gave a minute silence.
We
for
nicked the idea off Dean.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we did a minute silence for the Uyghur Muslims.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was fucking brutal, mate. It was fucking awful.
I think.
At one point, after that, I had to go, and the following genders do not exist.
I think actually as well, he had to kneel down and do the Black Power salute.
Power salute
Yeah,
for
so
all
a
of it.
minute on stage is so
long.
Yeah.
So right, we get to like a minute and 10, right? And it's the crowd is now restless. They're like heckling and
Been
stuff.
a long night as well.
It's been a long night.
Second
and they're
to
like,
last.
tell us a joke. Go on, say something. Tell us a joke. It starts getting like eggy, the audience.
Just paint sliding
And
off his face.
I leant
sweating.
into the mic and I went, I don't want to intervene, but I am going to have to gong you soon.
Yeah.
Because like he has already been voted off.
Yeah,
and I'm just holding it, and now they're getting annoyed.
Yeah,
And like there's only so long you can do it for before people are like, fucking come on.
Get this guy
I
off.
tell you what, if he just said one racial slur down the
It'd be
microphone
amazing,
and
wouldn't
left,
it? And then drop the mic.
Mwah.
Right, he goes, so still nothing. Right, we get to like a minute 25, I think it was, or somewhere around there. Some of the audience goes, like someone like heckled him, but like insulted him. So it was something like "fucking come on, dickhead" or something like that. Nothing too bad, but like
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Fucking come on, say here and say that, you fucking pussy out!" And I went, honk, honk. Like, he gets conked off on that. And he starts fucking screaming. He's like raging. I can't even hear what he's saying because the crowd's now like, what? And like, Hello Darkness, my old friend, is playing to get him off the fucking stage. But he's like, the mic gets cut and he's like this into it. Mic gets cut. He looks over at me and I was like,
Please leave.
And he just, after like 10 seconds of that, he just slams it into the stand and like walks off like this. I waited till he was like halfway up the stairs. There is like a stunned silence. The whole room's just like,
That's art, though. That's art.
I said to the audience, I was like, look, right, you might not have enjoyed that, but who are you going to tell your mates about tomorrow? It's not going to be one of the good ones, is it?
Not even the winner.
They're not going to go, oh, I saw these really competent comedians.
Yeah.
You were like, I saw a psychopath begin a school shooting.
Genuine mental breakdown
It was-
there, yeah.
Mate, I've never been more scared of someone that beat the frog. The security went and just like stood over next to him. He stayed for the whole night. He stayed till the end.
Full
Never broke.
No one,
Never
like-
once. He didn't say another word to anyone else, but he was just like staring at people. For
No
the
one
rest
like
of the
open
night.
spots. I'm surprised he didn't come off and go, all right, that one.
1 minute 30. That's not so bad.
Yeah, better last time.
Because like, I was doing like, oh, is he just doing like an art thing, where he's seeing how long he can stand in silence or whatever? But no, I just think he wanted to stare at people and have them stare at him.
Maybe just he might have just went, oh, this will be funny. No, sometimes when you go, this will be quite funny, this, and then you start doing it and you start saying it and you go, actually, no, it's not.
But he didn't have any
like,
funny vibe about it. But he was
He might have just thought
hostility.
that was enough. He might have just thought, oh, this is hilarious. A guy dressed as the Joker just staring at the crowd.
Trained by Gaulier.
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever trying to be funny.
Oh,
I don't
right,
think humour came into it. I think he saw an opportunity.
Do you reckon he's one of those?
to get attention?
Do you reckon he's one of those lads that when he wanks, he literally tries to rip his dick off?
Oh, mate, he must be in a fucking condition. That
No, he just stares at it for 5 minutes. Just hopes that he comes at the end.
I bet his dick looks like a
Screams
dog's
at his dick.
contour.
Fucking come on, then!
Fucking pussy out! No, it was so wild. It was
That's mad,
fucking. After the show, everyone was like, "Fucking hell!"
Seems the best place to see like mad acts in it.
Yeah.
It's
like,
fucking great.
there's open mic nights are good for it, but every now and then it's not that. But Beat the Frog seems to be.
Beat the
like,
Frog attracts them because they get a good audience.
was you
'cause
there
they
with
get
the
a couple
sock
hundred
puppet
people.
guy?
Well, was it? I told you about a puppet. Like it might not be the sock.
There was a
puppet.
guy set up like a full like Punch and Judy like
So-
cardboard thing.
This I think this is the guy I told you about. This is
Yeah.
ages ago, right? He had a dog puppet, but it was in like a box, and like a big like wooden box thing, and it would pop out, and he had this dog, right? And he goes up with it, does his whole set. Dog does nothing, right? And it's going on for ages. Everyone's watching, like, what the fuck's this, right? Waiting for it to happen. He's just doing one-liners.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what's the dog going to do? He comes off, right? The dog's done nothing. And I go to him, sorry, mate, gonna have to ask, what's it with the dog? And he goes, oh, I forgot about the dog. He's been stood there like this the whole time. Forgot about his dog.
That wasn't the one I was thinking of though.
right.
Someone set up like a cardboard like Punch and Judy like so he
Right.
could get behind and do sock puppets.
Right.
And done about 30 seconds. But then it took him longer setting up and breaking down his
Yeah, I've
set
seen that before. Where
than it did how long he was on stage for.
So
like,
saw someone who had like a computer with like audio cues and all that.
Right,
and
yeah.
they were like, they came on and they're like, right, don't start yet. And I was like, your time has started. I was like, it has already begun. They're like, no, but I just need to get this ready. And I was like,
tough.
they spent like a minute getting the song ready, and it was so funny. As soon as it started, they gonged him.
Brilliant.
I just fucking pissing myself. Literally, the moment it went, boom, it was like, bam, bam, fuck off.
If you're listening to this, by the way, and you're not a comedian or you've never really been to an open mic, go to them, because I'm telling you now, it is incredible just how easy it is to pick people who you know have been abused.
Oh, yeah.
It's honestly, it's so easy to go, yeah, he was molested.
Those
Like,
are some of my favourites where they just say a sad story and they think that'll be funny. There was a guy the other night who was like, I'm single at the moment. Someone went, woo! And he goes, I'm a widower. And they went, oh! They just went, woo! And they were just like, yeah, it's fine now, don't we?
No joke about it.
And he just sort of forgot his next bit. And he was just stood there. And we were all thinking about his dead wife. It's like,
Brilliant. Can't gong a man off on his dead wife, can
well,
you?
they did.
Ruthless.
Yeah, be funny about your dead wife or fuck off. Yeah.
I always think that about like being a prop comic and that like
Yeah.
bombing as a prop comic
So
must
much
be
more
horrible,
embarrassing.
man.
Yeah.
Like coming off and like taking your makeup off or your costume off or whatever. Just like
putting like a rubber chicken in a fucking duffel case.
just anything, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
they didn't go for that tonight.
yeah.
Maybe it's time to lose this screwdriver attached to a dog's head.
No, it's so much worse because, like, with stand-up, like, if something doesn't work, you can just toss it off. It's like a sentence you've said.
And also as well, if you do a joke and it doesn't work, it's not cost you anything.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're
You
a
haven't
prop
spent
comic,
time and money.
20
spent
quid that cost me. Yeah.
14 quid on a toaster that looks like Bryan Adams, and now you fucking.
Not much resale value on it either.
I am the one and toasty.
Oh,
That wasn't Bryan Adams.
I was in that.
No.
What was his?
Don't know the Robin Hood song.
was yours Chesney Hawks
Yeah, it
there?
was
Oh,
Chesney
yeah,
Hawks.
Chesney Hawks.
You
Yeah.
stupid idiot.
I know. I feel really sad.
Maybe that's
Really
why it
bad
didn't
about
work.
myself.
Maybe that's why the bit didn't work.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
What can I use for Chesney Hawks? Some forks. I need some Chesney forks.
Chesney Hawks.
That's literally how prop comedy works. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I've not got much cutlery.
Honestly,
like, this is my
you
Chesney
put-
forks
you
because
put-
I am the one and only.
Put
That's
a-
prop comedy.
A little bit of straw over the top of a fork.
Chesney forks.
Chesney forks.
Brilliant.
Done.
UK pun champion 2024.
Someone trying to beat
Is
the
there a
frog.
less respected title in comedy?
It's fucking ridiculous. Well, Dave's best joke of the Fringe is up there. Like that means if you've got a joke in that, that's suspect. Don't go see that show. It's probably shit. Like, but then also, yeah, the pun championship is the fucking one. I want to enter because like I could win. Because it's shit. Puns are shit.
Should we-
They're fun to do to like knock about, but if you try and make a career out of something that everyone can do, Dad, do it because it's easy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
people always go, it's the
Well,
lowest
I've heard
form
that
of
dads
fucking
do it.
comedy, don't they? Like, that's what they would say about puns. They go, it's like the lowest form of comedy.
Yeah,
And then, like,
sarcasm's way
but
higher
we've
than
got our
puns.
own award.
Yeah. They've got a fucking championship belt.
Yeah, mad.
Do you know what I've seen recently that I really like?
Tits.
Tits.
Probably not though, because he's gay.
That is true.
Cake.
I've
yeah.
just sent you something. It is an Instagram channel that I came across, and it is fucking magnificent. It's
Right.
all of the things in the world that are brilliant. Click on makeup.
Starting pretty gay.
No. You. Well, oh.
It's all the things that are amazing in the world. Click on glitter and rainbows.
It's really gay, but it's bizarre. So this is a guy. It's a guy that will take submissions of your dead pets and then do makeup based on them.
That's amazing. All right, I'm back in.
Back in.
Click.
Yeah.
Makeup based on this girl's dead fish.
Oh wow, seamlessly. We're on this Instagram profile, logged in. That took
Definitely.
no time at all, Tom. Well done. What excellent work.
Definitely wasn't an edit point though. It took Tom between 5 and 10 minutes.
About 3 years.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah. Happy 40th, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Looking good on it.
Great
Still
time.
fat.
Yeah. Amazed you're still alive. Still fat. Yeah, still fat.
Right. Have a look at some of these.
Makeup based on this girl's dead fish.
So this.
It's such a weird video format to have it like have that AI voice, then silence, and then the noise of him slurping.
Let's have a look at some more.
This is
I'd keep the noise on because he does little sound
Yeah.
effects that are beautiful.
Makeup
Family's
based
dead
on
dog.
this family's
this
dead
right,
dog.
dead dog here, right.
So Jesus Christ.
Why is he wearing a dress? Why is this dog being cream pied?
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
It's terrifying. This is a sleep paralysis demon. This is genuinely horrifying.
Do you know what?
Sounds like something
He's
out of
put-
Last of Us.
Puts R.I.P. Max at the end. Do you know what's really funny as well about this is that he picks the moment when the animals have just died. So he doesn't pick the moment where it's the animal looking at their best.
Oh, God,
That
no.
looks like the dog that died, and its corpse is now.
Yeah, it looks like it's been run over.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
That might have been the worst thing I've seen on this podcast.
There are,
No, it's up there,
there are
isn't it?
so many of these.
I was genuinely like, what the fuck?
Someone just cutting their knob off's a bit of good, clean fun.
Yeah,
Well, that's
it's
fucking
fine.
They
horrific.
get wilder and wilder. Have a look at a couple of the other ones.
It's like the fact that he wears a dress while he's doing it makes me feel like it's a sex thing. And like that's...
I'm waiting for him to finish talking.
I know you can have it up, innit?
I can't because it plays automatically.
Okay.
Like it keeps doing.
We're getting to
It's
it.
fuming because you had
Right.
Tenacious D's.
It's
Like,
now
you know.
time to write a letter.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Please Could you ring? Click on that thing.
Makeup based on this friend's dead cat.
Why are they all trans?
Why's he got a big beard? Has he got a beard? Because the cat
I think it's
doesn't
meant
have
to
a
be
beard.
fur.
So many questions. Makeup based on this boy's dead bird. Oh, please.
Makeup based on this boy's dead bird.
So he needs the proof.
Just wearing fucking swimming goggles. Oh my God, why is he in the shower?
He's in the bath. It's terrifying.
How long after this camera went off do you think he came?
Oh, straight away.
Like, this is a sex thing, isn't it? Like,
So
this has to be.
Again, no, it's one of them where you stop filming and go, gotta take all this shit off now.
It'd be so funny if they were just like trying to desperately find any way to be an influencer.
Yeah,
This is what they've
how many
settled on.
followers have these got?
Well,
Honestly,
60,000.
Oh,
I-
fuck off.
I don't know.
I hate this.
I know, mate. Like I watched. I saw a video came up on my feed on Facebook yesterday. It was just a fit bird climbing a ladder next to a trampoline and going,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I'm gonna jump." And it says, "Oh, she won't do this again." As the caption. It was 20 minutes long and she never jumps, and it had 6 million views. And I was like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I
madness,
wasting my time?"
Because men are whores. Is
Yeah,
what it is.
and they're like, "Oh,
Men are
she's gonna jump,"
dirty bastards.
and like no one thinks to skip. I just like saw it and went,
By
"She
the
never
way,
jumps."
I can tell you
she
this.
hair. Sorry, just
What,
saying.
what?
She hair.
She, her,
Pronouns.
right, so they are trans, right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes a lot more sense then. I'm now less creeped out by that. When it was a bloke doing a kink thing, right, if it's just a trans person,
Disgusting.
yeah, if it's a trans person putting on a dead,
Slightly less disgusting.
you're slightly less, I now respect your right to wear a dress whilst you
yeah,
dress. Now it's only the dead animal makeup
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
concerned
If you
about.
want to check out this this Instagram, it's @deadpetmakeup.
There is no one on earth I want more on this podcast.
Can we send a message out? They're from Brooklyn, New York. I would fly them in.
I would honestly, I would pay for a flight, yeah.
Or get just as a bird and fly over. I reckon this person is. I reckon-
Madam Cherry is, as a trans name, too far. Right, what you've done is you've accidentally make it sound like you run a brothel.
Have they gone? Have they gone drag queen to makeup?
It's fire alarm. We ignore those. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Well, enough for life anyway.
We're getting really bad luck with the whole fire alarms thing at the moment. This happened the other week when we were recording, didn't it?
I think bad luck would be the building burns down.
Yeah. Which it might do. This one hasn't got off.
Why did they usually go off in here as well?
Oh no, it usually just stops.
Right.
How long do you give a fire alarm before you start taking it seriously?
I need to
Oh,
see
it's gone.
smoke.
It's gone. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the problem with alarms, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always think that about burglar alarms. Have you ever heard a burglar alarm and thought,
It's-
I must go investigate my
it's-
neighbour's property?
This
You
is
just
the-
think, turn that shit off.
This is commonly known as the Grenfell paradox. How long do you wait before you start taking it seriously?
I don't think that's what happened. I
I've
don't think
never
there was
seen
people.
Rob make that face before. You know, that's a bad one there.
you know he's gone strong when I'm like, fucking hell.
Fucking shut
I
up.
don't think that was the issue, that people were like waiting around not trying to get out.
I think
No,
it
no.
was. I think a lot of them
They-
got told not to go
they were
down.
told
Yeah, but
not
that's
to go.
different. Getting told not to go down and going, I can't be arsed.
No,
with
I
this.
know, but
those are
but-
two very
but
different
Isn't
things.
it mad how the whole purpose of a fire alarm is that when you hear it, you fuck off?
Get
Yeah.
out now and you go.
Everybody, when they hear a fire alarm, just goes,
give it a minute."
I'll wait this out.
Yeah, we won't need precious seconds in this situation.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I'll have, it's the luxury of time.
It's just crazy. In fact, there must be nothing less effective than a fire alarm.
It must be so frustrating to be like a fire safety guy. Right? You invest your whole life into there's this amazing technology that can keep people safe from one of the most terrifying dangers we face. And still people are like, yeah, but I can't just walking downstairs.
Take the batteries
I'll
out of that
go in the
way,
lift.
Yeah.
What if I go outside for nothing?
Yeah, it's a lovely sunny day outside as well today.
Yeah,
It's
what-
fucking beautiful
what-
out there. I'd rather be out there than in here, and I still couldn't be arsed.
What I'm weighing up is going outside in the sun for a minute maximum,
Yeah.
or burning to death.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'll take my
But I
fucking
might miss a few
chances.
minutes of the chase.
Imagine what Freddy would smell like as he burnt.
Oh,
There'd be barbecue enthusiasts running from miles around.
Yeah, it probably smelled quite nice.
Yeah, I reckon it probably smelled like a whole roast hog.
Yeah.
Pop a little apple in his mouth for the first time. Have to pull the dick out.
I reckon
gay.
I reckon my body would get bought by hickories.
Be spinning in the window of a Red's True barbecue.
Oh God. Anyway, isn't this guy great? Sorry, isn't this beautiful woman?
I think now we know we should stop misgendering them. We did it a lot, like accidentally, because look at their face. But like,
The massive beard.
yeah, like they've popped a dress on, but that is as far as the transition has gone, and we know they can do makeup.
Yeah.
So help us out a bit. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if that's how they're doing fish and animals, though, I don't want to see what their woman makeup is.
Oh Christ!
Dead women. There's your dead ex.
I'm Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
If they start doing human beings.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, mate.
Let's DM him a picture of like an old lady and be like, "Me nan's just
Do
died.
me
Can
nan,
you do
yeah,
her?"
yeah.
Just in the shower, like, "Bah, bah."
Oh, let's DM them like
Philpott's kids.
Can you do some crispy children?
How do you even get into doing that though? Like what?
I think you start off with an air fryer.
Oh. Ignore the fire alarm.
That's it. Tell you who didn't take fire safety seriously. Big fucking Philpott, that's who. I bet these kids heard the alarm and went, we'll go in a minute.
He did, 'cause he lived, but
I know,
his kids who didn't take the safety seriously.
That's what I just said, Tom. That's what I just said.
Well, you said he didn't take it seriously.
Well, he didn't. He set the fire off. That's not taking fire safety seriously.
Yeah, but then he
said,
left.
But then if you listen to the whole sentence, Tom,
All right.
listen to the whole sentence, I was
Okay.
like, his kids were like, I
okay,
didn't listen
new
to the
rule.
alarm.
For every time Tom does something stupid, we're going to add 5 minutes onto this podcast so he's late for Tenacious D.
Right, okay, so we already need to add 8 hours to the podcast
I
for that
pressed
bit
stop.
where he tried to log in.
No, but we're just going to carry on anyway.
Yeah.
And we're next to the door,
Yeah,
so
we're much bigger than you. Like, if it comes down to it, you can't leave.
I've been going to the gym.
Dad, I'm very nimble.
He's been going to the gym a bit. You're nimble. As if he doesn't block the entire doorway.
He might have a rage in him, no, Tom.
It doesn't matter how much rage in he's got in him. He's like 3 foot tall and we're massive.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Like, I don't care how angry he gets. I don't care how annoyed Scrappy Doo is. We'll be fucking fine.
Also, I'll just be late. I'm not really that asked about
Yeah,
going.
exactly. Yeah. You missed the support act.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tenacious D will have a banger.
They might do, you
They
know.
might do. Yeah.
They genuinely might do.
Who's supporting?
I haven't got a clue.
Right.
Well, let us know.
I will do.
Elbow.
What a weird bill that'd be. Time for some elegaic indie. And then now, Tenacious D.
Tell you what.
Kendrick.
Yeah, I think he could probably headline
Is
on
it,
his own.
is it Kendrick or is it Kendrick Lamar?
Like, his first name is Kendrick.
And his surname
Depends
is
how well
Lamar.
you know him, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
really know him well, K. Dot.
K. Dot, yeah.
Yeah.
I just call him Ken.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Ken, and this is Barbie. That would be very different if it was Barbie and Ken with Kendrick Lamar. Much angrier film.
Is he? I've only recently became aware of his
Yeah.
his stuff
For
recently.
the beef.
So-
All the
Well,
beef.
we talked about the beef on the last episode, caught Freddie up, right?
Yeah.
But like, there's been a lovely addition. Drake's response to being called a paedophile by Kendrick has been to go, I can't be a paedophile. I'm too famous, right?
Yeah.
If I was a paedophile, everyone would figure it out. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll tell you who struggles with being a paedophile. The famous.
Yeah.
There's never been one example I can think
No.
of a famous musician being a paedophile.
If only,
Top trump there, Drake.
if only there was some sort of island where famous people could go.
Yeah,
Exactly,
he's
yeah.
like, I couldn't be a paedophile. I work for the BBC. It's like, I think you'll find the British Broadcasting Corporation wouldn't employ a nonce.
Do you not realise I've got too much money to be a paedophile?
Yeah.
I've got too much money, power, and influence in order to successfully have sex with children. What about that do you not understand?
Yeah.
But didn't he mention, like, in one of the comebacks or whatever, saying about Millie Bobby Brown or something? And everyone was like, hey, Kendrick didn't even mention her. You know, why are you
Yeah.
bringing that up?
He
Oh,
ended-
shit.
He did mention her eventually.
right,
I
yeah.
think on the third one he made
Right,
it very
okay,
explicit.
yeah.
Imagine
But
being
yeah,
the-
it was really funny. But like, the reason he brought it up because he knew.
yeah.
You know, he
Imagine-
got caught with his fingers in the till, so to speak.
Imagine being Millie Bobby Brown and somebody like an advisor having to sort of be like, They've made a song about you. Because she knew it was probably coming.
A second diss track has hit the building.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Finally, we're back in the land of diss tracks.
I
Felt
love
like
it,
that
man.
went away for years.
Yeah,
Like, no
well, it
one's
chilled
really
out a bit
doing-
because everyone kept dying. so
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
This
that
is a
what
good one
happened?
because Drake's a pussy, so nothing will happen.
There was shooting at his house, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know what's happened with that.
don't know.
It's quite recent, that happened yesterday.
Oh, right, okay, right. Well, I'll
It was
take it back.
But I don't know whether someone shot at his security guard from outside or whether it was like within the house or something.
I hope
don't
it doesn't
really know
get to
the full
shooting
stories
because
on
the
it.
beef's really fun, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
chill
What I-
out and like do some angry poems at each other.
What I will say
that's what it
is-
is, isn't it? Just two grown men.
What I will
poetry
say
at each other.
is that if Drake is a paedophile, then with the size of the dick he's got, that's just mean.
It's like Brock Lesnar doing
'Cause
a
he's
rape.
got- he's got a
It was
big-
like, nah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you've got to be gentle.
It's like Brock Lesnar fucking a baby. Did
No,
you say?
Brock Lesnar did like. Well, I don't know if he. I think he was alleged some sort of sexual misconduct, and I was like, you can't be Brock Lesnar and be doing stuff like that.
No.
You know, like it's too brutal.
Yeah.
Like you're smashing heavyweight fighters into the ground, let alone like just an average woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where does the penis size get all right then?
Around the
That's what
Freddy
you're saying.
or below.
There you go.
if
That's
you're-
mean. That's still mean. Oh, I'll let you off.
If you
now.
have a
Obviously, if you are going to fuck a kid, do it with the smallest dick
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
I think
If you have a baby,
fun
if you,
size.
if you have a baby dick, fuck a baby. Like that seems to make sense.
That's not the way round. that logic should
Imagine
be.
that in court.
Yeah, It just
baby penis
fits.
though. Yeah.
Look at this. If the ass fits, you must acquit.
Does it also work if a kid's got a massive vagina?
I'm sorry, Your Honour. This kid has a huge pussy.
She's got an adult bumhole.
No. It's the largest anus I've ever seen on a child. I thought, you know what? That's probably about cock size.
Her ass looks 18.
Shouldn't have had a drink then. That was a bad time to have a drink then.
If there's space on the pitch, let's play ball.
Da-da-da-da. She's a perfect 10, but her bumhole's a 12.
That's still not okay. I love that he's gone, Your Honour, I'm innocent.
12,
She was 12. Like you
Come
think that.
on,
You're like, look, I'm meeting you halfway.
She was in high school.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, that is very funny. But no, that isn't a defence, no.
No.
What if they got an adult bumhole transplanted?
Your nana said she wanted to give her bumhole to whoever needed it most.
Oh, God, that'd be so bad being a kid with a wrinkly nana bumhole. You'd be absolutely gutted. You'd definitely get changed in a cubicle, wouldn't you? If you had a
shite.
nana bumhole.
Proper shite inheritance that.
Got a
did you
saggy,
get?
flat nana ass.
If you were,
So you got the house and I got this.
I got nana's ass.
if you were a kid,
Yeah.
and you had to have one part of you surgically transplanted from your grandma,
Yeah.
I think bumhole's probably up there.
It's up there, but
Because
like,
no one can see it.
yeah, but yours is already slack as fuck. You've already ruined yours.
Yeah,
haven't
exactly.
you? Yeah, but like
But,
my
like,
bumhole's lovely. So
Imagine
I'd like to keep hold of
imagine
that.
being like a little 12-year-old boy and having your grandma's nose surgically implanted onto your.
I feel like I've got that.
Yeah, that is just how genetics work.
yeah. What would I have?
If you had to choose.
How large an area do I have to have? 'Cause,
No,
like,
no, you can't have like a cubic centimetre
Well, this
of
is what I'm
skin
saying,
or
we
whatever.
need some parameters.
You've got to have.
Yeah, one of them moles.
If you're trying to get away, if you're trying to create a loophole, it's not on. Like it has to be a thing.
I'm saying, like,
balls
does a finger count or does it have to be a hand?
It has to be both hands.
Both hands. Oh, fucking hell.
then you
Yeah,
wank
yeah,
on with
yeah.
your hands.
Imagine wanking yourself off with your nana's hand.
Yeah, I'm going hands.
Soul.
Problem solved.
I'd probably go with my grandma's beard. Because I can't
Finally
grow
get
one.
one,
And
yeah.
she could.
I'm going to go with, no, I don't want to make it weird, so I'll just go pussy. I'll just have my grandma's pussy surgically implanted into my pussy.
That'd be some mad inception, that, because your mum come out of that.
Yeah.
And now
Whoa,
you've got it.
we're creating a paradox.
Yeah. If you look inside it, it's just a tunnel that never ends. It's just
It's like a hall of mirrors.
like a fucking. It's like the beginning of a Wes Anderson film. Oh god.
You might be watching or listening to this going, wouldn't this be better if I could also smell the guys who are doing this? So maybe come see us live.
We are doing the Edinburgh Fringe.
Yes.
Rob, you're doing your own show for the whole month. Where are you going to be at?
I'm going to be at the Caves. It's on Cowgate. It's right in the centre. And I'm at 8:55 p.m. every day, apart from one of them. I think it's like a Monday in the middle, but you know. don't come to that.
I'm
It's going to be
doing-
dead good.
I'm doing the second half. I'm doing from the 13th of August onwards.
Part-timer.
I am doing the cask room at the Mash House, again, right in the centre, right next to the caves,
Yeah.
actually. And mine's at 5:05.
And we're going to try and do some live podcasts as well, so come check us out. Like, have a look at those in the brochure. We haven't officially confirmed the dates yet.
So if you are a Dead Men Talking fan, please come down. We'd love to see you there. Get pictures, come say hello. Stop
Just
us,
mainly give us money.
harass us, harangue us,
Yeah.
touch us.
Yeah, touch Freddy. Just without saying anything, just walk up and rub his face.
Oh, right. Okay. Here's a rule. Right. Rob said that this is fine. If you see Rob in Edinburgh, take your finger and just try and ram it up his ass. No matter where you are or what
Just-
he's doing.
Freddie doesn't really like greetings, is the thing about him. So what he much prefers, as the flamboyant gay man he is, just tickle his bollocks. Just walk up, tickle his bollocks without saying anything.
Do you know
Just a little
what? If
tickle.
I've been walking around Edinburgh all day,
Yeah.
you fucking touch them at your own risk.
But if you can't be asked going to the Edinburgh Festival, then Freddie's going to be going on tour.
I'm on tour, baby. I am on tour October and November. I'm going to 20 different cities all across the UK and Ireland. There's some places that are dead close to selling out already. I think they'll probably be sold out by the time you're listening to this. And there's other places as well that have literally limited availability. It's
Some of them
selling really well.
aren't selling at all, though, so buy those tickets.
Shout out to Darwin and Cardiff. No, they're actually doing
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
but they're just not as well as everything else. If you want tickets, then head over to freddyquinne.co.uk, Freddy with a Y, QUINNE.co.uk, and get your tickets right now before they sell out.
So anyway, my grandma's pussy.
Where are we going from there?
I don't know.
We've probably had an ad break, don't worry.
Put that in there. We're back.
Do you want to see another thing that I've found on the internet?
Why not?
Always.
It's kind of sad. Click on South
Oh,
Korea.
brilliant. I love it. Every now and again, Freddie will bring a story like, this is funny, isn't it? It's like, no, this is bleak.
South Koreans turn to pet rocks to deal with loneliness and burnout.
Sorry, are South Koreans all Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown had a pet rock in Peanuts because he was a sad, lonely little fuck.
Well, like, I mean, get a dog or something.
Well, I don't think they can because, nom nom nom, it's dinner, innit? That's why they're all
But
lonely.
they just can't resist.
They just get home
It's
every
like, I
day.
just
It's like,
can't-
dinner smells lovely, and
Yeah.
where's my dog?
It's just like I can't have biscuits in the house because I know I'll eat them.
Exactly,
Is that what
yeah.
it is? Like,
You
you
know
know,
what
I
it's
just
like?
can't trust myself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they've got a special little dog tin.
yeah. They get all high, they get the munchies, and then they're just
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at they're like, ooh, sorry, boy.
This is what happens when you eat all your
But
pets,
genuinely,
innit?
though, why are you getting rocks and not pets?
Because I imagine it's probably if they're in like Seoul, I imagine it's very compact and then
Where
are we?
Seoul. I don't know.
So,
Yeah, but it's like I think there's like a year.
Yeah,
sort
but-
of
So
sound
it's
in
South
there.
let's
Korea
not
as
pronounce
well.
it how they do.
I really want to.
No. No.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Shaw.
Sure. Something like that.
No, soul.
Soul.
Soul. S-O.
Soul. Just
Soul.
resolutely ignoring that E.
Yep.
Okay.
And the U.
Yeah. I'm sure that the Prestonian way is the exact way I should be pronouncing.
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Soul.
Yeah.
But it's in
Soul.
South Korea as well. It's not even
Yeah.
in like the oppressed North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a North Korean thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seemed
Pet
like
Rocks feels North
North
Korean.
Korean
yeah,
all
100%.
over it, yeah. But no,
I
South
think
Korea.
North Korea banned pet rocks.
Yeah, it's like no pet rock for you. Just
No.
like, no.
No, they take every rock and just throw it into an incinerator.
Yeah.
You've got to watch as your little pet rock gets burnt.
An unusual trend sees South Korea purchasing rocks online.
Hey,
And
Just
just
find a rock. Why are you buying one?
You
That's
idiots.
the mental bit.
Buying
Rocks are free.
online.
What are you? How fucking
Right.
messed up by like modern capitalism do you have to be that you're like, I need a rock?
Can I just-
to the internet?
Can I just say, right? This is women. I'm guaranteeing you that this is women. I'll tell you for why. I don't mean to be sexist, but women are thick as fuck when it comes to consumerism. Women are thick. Women buy shit like this. Men don't do it. This is what women do.
We'll see. We'll see.
Fucking crystals and hats for your
mean,
dog and all this shit.
crystals
It's women
are-
I guarantee you've got a dog, haven't you?
Yeah.
Your missus, I bet you she's bought an item of clothing for that dog.
She does occasionally buy him like a bow tie or
There
something.
you go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you've never done that, have you?
No. I
Damn
haven't.
right. I fucking tell you.
Crystals are kind of pet rocks as well.
Yeah, they are basically.
Like
yeah.
they go in, they pick them up at the shop, and like, oh, this one speaks to me, and that, and then.
Yeah.
I'm telling
So
you.
it is. They kind of do it already. you know?
I'm telling
that
you.
is true. It's hippie pet rocks.
Women buy shit. They buy fucking crap all
Candles.
the time.
Yeah.
Candles.
men never buy candles.
Have you got candles for best?
Welcome to the 1960s. men aren't buying candles. What's with all these birds with all their cushions?
No, I'm not. I'll die on this till I don't care. Women, you buy shit. You buy crap. You look at shit that nobody ever needs, and you go, oh, "That'll be good."
Unlike us, that always make such sensible purchases.
How has our dog not got a little hat for himself? We should get our dog a hat.
Yeah.
That's.
I did spend £100 on a customised battle jacket harness for me.
Yeah.
So, I can't really, but it's got
Yeah, but it's got the word battle in it, so, it's
it's like ad, yeah.
Yeah, but also if there's ever like a fucking apocalypse, you use that.
Do you know what a battle jacket is?
No.
Do you think it's literally for battles?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think I bought him a plate armor suit?
What is a battle jacket?
It's what like rock fans wear with all patches all over it with all the different bands they like. Like a denim jacket or like with
you
all
bought that
stuff.
for who?
I bought a harness that looks like that.
A harness for your dog.
Yeah.
Well, that's useful. The harness.
It's a
is
harness
useful.
to walk him. Yeah.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah. But I mean,
It's got like funny little puns, like it says Muttalica, like a mutt.
Lovely.
that is good. That is good.
Yeah.
How much was
He's
it?
back in.
Like £100.
That's a bargain as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
For-
But
for-
women, you buy
for-
stupid shit.
for Muttalica, and the puns, of course, are the highest form of wit.
Well, but puns are a little bit of fun. You shouldn't be doing them on stage. I enjoy a pun, but you shouldn't be a pun comedian.
Yeah.
That's my point. I love a
Yeah.
pun in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
Tenacious D-O-G.
Oh.
Because it's a dog.
Good one.
Thank you.
Trying to think.
I
of
don't
more
like
now.
puns anymore, I don't think.
Trying to think of
I just
more
don't like Freddy anymore.
Yeah, well, I never did. So
I want to know
easy.
who was the first rock man
Yeah.
or woman who was like, I've bought one of these, and everyone's like, oh, that's a sick idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one as well.
Oh, here we go.
'Cause
It says
Someone,
key points, Tom. It'll tell us right there.
someone started this.
The trend began around 2021 after a Korean TV actor and members of the K-pop group ENHYPEN
EpiPen.
ENHYPEN and 17, notably Jonghan and DK of the latter group, showcased their
He
pet
managed to mispronounce DK. Like, I get like Jonghan, like you might
Male
like. There's a
Jonghan.
Jonghan. That was such a weird way round to put that up. You said Jonghan, fine,
As far as you know.
He even
Yeah,
done the
yeah.
eyes when he said it as well. Like,
and then like, but then how did you fuck up DK?
Do you know what it was? Is
DK.
Do you know what? Do you know what it was? I could see the fear in his eyes when he saw Jonghan.
And he'd already relaxed.
And
He was on the
Yeah.
beach. It was like a football team that's got nothing to play
I got
for.
complacent. I got complacent.
Yeah, he's like he turned up hungover. There's nothing to play for.
Panicked, and then DK just fucking threw him.
The boom in pet rocks in South Korea was furthered by the COVID-19 pandemic. Soon after, many...
God, that's bleak. Being like, well, I'm locked inside, but at least I've got a rock.
it's mad this, because it's like it was started by the K-pop people, and then people are buying them. So it's like it's literally like they've monetized rocks now, and they just go, hey, do you want to be like your favorite K-pop singer?
Yeah.
Buy these rocks.
Yeah,
and
Jonghan-
faces on them.
Insane, isn't it?
Is that the same rock that Jonghan's got?
That's mad.
You
That's
could literally like the power of like these K-pop bands. You could literally make anything a craze. If you can make fucking rocks a craze, you can literally go, Jonghan's just got a used Johnny as his pet, so you should all buy used Johnnies.
Yeah, instantly.
People would be like, oh yeah, I'll have 8. Yeah, 8 used Johnnies.
It's disgusting.
Freddie's like, I'll be willing to cut down my collection.
Soon after, many Koreans started buying their own pet rocks, with some of them explaining that they use the rocks as a way to cope with the growing loneliness, stress, and burnout in their everyday work.
The only way to use a rock to cope with growing loneliness is to use it to bash your own fucking skull in. Just cave your head in. If you're even considering at any point getting a pet rock because you're lonely, just die. It's over for you.
Like, that's
it's
like-
not getting any better. You're useless. Just kill yourself. That's
It's like
my advice.
Desert Island shit. That is Tom Hanks in Castaway. He
It
put a
is.
face on a volleyball.
Just
Like,
go outside.
Yeah.
Go outside.
You're allowed to go out
Speak
now.
to another person.
Honestly, read this next bit because this is the wildest fucking thing.
South Korean sellers reportedly drew inspiration for selling rocks from a trend that swept the United States in 1975. American advertising executive Gary Dahl, who died in 2015, started the pet rock craze as a gag gift that year. He reportedly sold over 1 million pet rocks before the fad died down in 1970.
In a year,
That's
he
so
sold
funny.
1 million
Rocks
pet
with
rocks.
googly
You can
eyes
still
on
buy
it.
them now.
Yeah.
You can still buy them in
Like
Chelsea.
I get it. It's like a gag.
Yeah.
I get
Smash
it. It's
that,
like
yeah.
I got you a pet rock. Ha ha ha. You got a shit
but
present.
he's a millionaire from selling pet rocks.
Yeah.
What a genius.
Yeah.
He
That's
smashed
the
that
American
bit.
dream.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
What a
$5
genius.
to $11 for a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smooth round rocks are typically sold for prices ranging from $5 to $11. Some companies reportedly sell hundreds of these rocks per month. Maybe we should start selling them. Dead Men Rocks.
We've got loads of lonely people watching this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the real
No,
target
what can we
market.
sell that's a bit more dead men than a rock?
Right.
A razor blade. That razor blade.
Get your Dead Men nooses.
To combat loneliness.
Pre-rolled noose.
The way that you pet the razor blade is with the tip of your wrist.
Remember,
You just-
pet long ways, not across. That's for attention.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Pet razor blade.
That's mental, that though.
That is fucking mental.
I don't know how. I just don't know how it'd sort loneliness out.
Right, this next
I just
sentence
don't
is
know.
Imagine how
wild.
low your self-esteem is that you think, I've got no friends and an actual animal wouldn't like me.
I know.
I'd really like if you start getting blanked by your rock. You're like, how was your day, Rock? And it's like,
Just facing the wall.
talk to me, say something.
How's your pet rock doing? It ran away.
It was seeing another person behind my back. Right, read this next bit.
Pet rocks have various purposes depending on who owns them.
Yeah, sometimes they're a doorstop.
Various purposes, yeah.
Various purposes. Sometimes they're gravel.
They go for skimming. Yeah, don't skim your dog across a river. Turtle's the one you want to go for.
Yeah,
if
if you're going to
skimming
skim
an
a
animal.
pet, yeah. That is the
yeah,
most
yeah.
skimmable pet, fair play.
100%, yeah.
Lee So-hee, a 30-year-old... 30? A
Yeah.
30-year-old researcher
Yeah,
at a
you're right
pharmaceutical
to call
company.
that up. 30 is way too old for a pet rock. Like, in your-
You smashed it with the
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
by tat.
Thank you very much. The saddest thing about this is at 30, that rock will outlive her.
a rock will outlive us all. It's a rock.
I know that's the joke.
A rock is for life,
Literally-
not just for
literally
Christmas.
the
Rob.
joke that I was making.
Right, okay. It was not good.
It was. Those two got it.
They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
laughed.
You fucked it up.
They didn't used to hear it at the end of a sentence. They were like, we'll give him a sympathy laugh.
No,
Just
they
wasn't
got
be
it.
able to his rock.
They got it. They got it. But I was right. It's
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
She said that she
Women
often...
buy shit.
What a great shout. 1 in 2 chance.
But you wouldn't even give me that. You were like, no.
I didn't say no,
bought
no.
a gay little fucking harness for my stupid shit dog.
I didn't say any of that. I said
Look,
I bought a
fucking-
battle jacket. And you're like, 17th century medieval armour.
That would be cool for
That
a
would
dog.
be cool, yeah, to be
To be-
fair.
yeah,
Get him a
that'd
little
be
lance.
sick. Yeah, that'd be
Just go
class.
jousting at the dogs in the
Yeah.
park.
Be sick. I'd love that.
She said she often confides in her girl pet rock, who she named Hong Dugay.
Hong Dugay.
Right.
Hong Dugay.
Korean to English translation.
To be
what that
fair,
means.
what do you think this is? What do you think it says?
What?
What do you think it says?
It sounds like a dog with a big dick.
I think it translates as rock dog.
Rock dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lesser known B-52 song. Rock dog. Rock dog. Other way around. Tom, is what you'll need.
Hong Dugay.
You're translating into Korean currently. Yep, it translates to Hong Dugay. Nice one.
Yeah, you
I'm
need
trying
to
to get the audio.
Why?
Yeah, why? Because it's just
Hongdugay.
you need
Hongdugay.
the translation.
Yeah,
you
you
need to translate
yeah,
it
so
into
switch
English.
it,
No,
press
not
it.
that. No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, there we go. Right, put Hong Dugay there. Yeah.
Say.
Right.
The
In
thing
English,
is, I don't know.
in English, it means Hong Dugay.
It just,
I can't spell in the Korean alphabet.
well, stick it
Why
in.
not? You've got one job.
Stick it. Just stick Hong Dugay into Google and just see what comes up. Maybe it's a. It's a
I think
thing.
probably that story's going to come up. It just seems to be a word.
It's
that
just a
people use.
name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
People call it.
yeah, the
And then
pet
that
rocks
pet-
are
pet-
cool.
So it's
Rocket.
like Stephen or something like that.
Yeah, it's Stephen the Rock.
Yeah.
You want if you got a pet rock, you want to call it Dwayne, sure.
Dwayne, yeah, definitely.
100%. Like that's your, you know. Or I suppose you could have Stone Cold.
Oh,
Could have a lot of
nice.
wrestling themed
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. Do you reckon there's any more?
Rockishi,
Rocky, yeah, a big one.
a really big
massive
fat one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got no
Can't even
more.
think of wrestlers now.
I know, I'm really struggling. Rock Hogan. There we go, done.
Done.
Rock Flair.
Rock
Come on!
Flair.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, finally got out of that one.
She said, "Of course, it's an inanimate object that can't
The Rock
understand you."
Taker. No, sorry.
Mine was so much worse. I was keeping quiet. The only thing I could think of was Jeff Hardy. Rocks are hard.
Jeff and Matt Hardy.
That's as far as I went.
Wow.
I was like,
I'm just going to leave this one.
stay out of this, Quinn. You don't know enough about wrestling. So I'm just going to
Wait for this one to pass.
Oh, thank goodness for Rock Flair.
Rowdy Rocky Piper.
There we go. Come
that
on.
one.
That's a lovely one.
Yeah.
She said, of course, it's an inanimate object that you can't understand you, but it's kind of like talking to your dog and can feel relaxing in some ways.
Is it kind of like talking to my dog? Like, my dog sort of like, understands some things I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the full context of all the sentences, but it'll pick up on the odd word.
Yeah.
The Rock's not reacting to anything.
No.
Because it doesn't matter what you said.
No.
You can also have a pet, any
And unlike-
inanimate object.
Unlike a
Yeah, you
dog,
can, yeah.
the Rock cannot smell what you're cooking. either.
But why has it got to be rocks? Like, they've all gone for rock. Why have they not gone for, like, pencils or...
Or what you should do is get pet paper and then beat all the pet rocks.
Fucking
But, like, I've now got pet scissors, top trumps.
Pet pencils.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just an inanimate object, like a rock.
I think it has to be. I think it has to be something that's useful for nothing other than the purpose that you give it, because otherwise
It's
you
got
won't
loads
see
of
it as anything
purposes.
else.
It says they've
No,
got
but the
loads of
thing is
purposes.
if you can say that that's my pet and it's just a rock, then it's easier to sort of think of that as it's being its primary function.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go,
the fuck is this?
if you go-
pencil has a a function as a pencil.
yeah, it has a predisposition, doesn't it? So you can't.
But like, you can have a dog that has a function as, like a sniffer dog, or a guide dog. You can have a function as something else, but it's still a dog.
Or you can fuck it.
You can fuck it, yeah. If you're from Huddersfield,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Take that, people from Huddersfield. Fuck dogs.
Is that a big thing for Huddersfield?
Yeah, the dog botherers.
Terriers
Terriers is
isn't
the
it?
nickname of Huddersfield, so we call them
Right.
the dog botherers. They
right.
like to fuck dogs.
Top
is the implication.
Yorkshire banter.
Yeah, have that bit of Yorkshire very slightly far away. You're 10 miles away. You're totally different to us.
Others post.
Others post their videos on TikTok under multiple hashtags like
Do you want to pronounce that?
hashtag.
You can't pronounce that.
Pet Stones, it
Unbelievable.
says.
Yeah, but how do you pronounce that in Korean?
Oh, pet stones in
Tom, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, Tom, that was awful.
Oh, it's like when Tom said the N word. Keep saying the N word.
Can we watch a couple of these? I feel like they're going to be sad and bleak.
Yeah, probably.
I imagine it's just going to be some Korean talking over a picture of a rock.
On a cowboy hat.
See, that is women. That's a woman
I
buying a
told you-
cowboy hat for
I
their pet
told
rock.
you that it's a woman thing. I told you women buy shit, and I fucking stand by it. And I've been proven right at every turn.
Is there not a point-
Women buy shit.
Why are
Nah.
you getting them comfortable chairs?
If
Rocks.
Yeah.
That is fair. I mean, they've also got a hat on and glasses. So, there's multiple issues.
But now,
look, that's another woman as well.
now I've seen it with a cowboy hat and sunglasses on. I'm like, oh, I kind of want one of them rocks.
Look,
Those could be a man's hands.
nah, look at the fucking sofa. That's a woman.
Well, it's not a good-looking woman.
No, absolutely not. But then again, she owns a pet rock, doesn't she? So
Oh, so they come with the bed as well,
Yeah, I think that's part of
and
it.
you
yeah.
just draw the face on.
Yeah.
that's
I love that her pet rock's
Bizarre.
angry. Like, why would you choose that?
Is this like the
Don't.
first Tamagotchi then?
Yeah, but like South Korea is an incredibly technologically advanced
I know,
country.
yeah.
It's not like they haven't got Tamagotchis
No.
yet. Like, I'm sure there's some countries on Earth where you could take a Tamagotchi and it'd blow their fucking mind. But like
Yeah.
South Korea ain't it. They're way ahead of
I'm
us.
pretty sure they invented the Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them countries.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah, I think it's Japanese. Yeah, you're racist.
God, Tom.
Tom, stop saying the N-word. Old N-word Tom over there.
But I was saying, like, before Tamagotchis, where people like, we got pet rocks.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, oh, we can make a digital one of these.
Yeah, it's
And now
Tamagotchi.
we've come for like retro again. Another way retro comes back. We've gone right back to
Yeah. Right back to
the
rocks.
Stone Age. Yeah.
it's like those.
Oh, next there'll be pet bronze.
Oh, irons in. It's like those pricks that have a Nokia 3210. And they're like, oh, yeah, I don't need a smartphone.
No,
It's
you
like,
do.
I do
fuck
kind of
off.
get that impulse, but like I want one of those phones, right? Like I want a phone that doesn't have like social media in that, but has maps, and that doesn't exist. I still need Google Maps with me everywhere.
Just delete all the apps off your phone.
It doesn't. I'll find a little work.
I'll
around
find
that.
a way, yeah.
Like I'm too much of a like an addict with. I tried that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried deleting all the apps, having a separate phone. I tried just having them on my computer. I tried just like moving them off my home screen. I'd find a way back in eventually.
Get a sat nav.
Um,
Walk around
Yes,
with
I
a
was
sat nav.
walking around with a Garmin,
Yeah.
a giant Garmin.
I bet you could get a small sat nav.
I don't want to. There's still two things that I've got to remember: me sat nav as well as my phone. It's not a good solution. Like,
Or have you thought about maps?
yes,
An
they know
actual
exactly
map.
where I am at all times in live
Just
time.
learn how to read a map.
yes, I can read a map, but if you don't know where you are on the map, that's when you have the problem, isn't it? When you're like lost. I used to get lost all the time and I hated it. And then smartphones came out and I've not been lost since. And I love it. That's the thing I like most about it.
Maybe that's what happened to your dad.
What? Yeah, just wandered off without a
Just
smartphone.
lost. And he's got a map. He's got a map.
Yeah,
and
one day he'll
doesn't know where he
save
is.
up for an iPhone.
Yeah, come straight back in.
Also, he is a Royal Marine Commando. I think if anyone's going to be fine with a map, it'll be him. And, like, he should be able to do a bit of fucking light orienteering.
That's fair.
Sorry,
Like-
sorry, Gary. I thought of an excuse for you. His name's Gary.
Right, okay.
I did some checking.
Oh, yeah. Checked it.
He's a commando,
he's,
a Royal Marines commando.
Yeah.
He's a woman now.
Yeah.
He owns Pet Rock.
That'd be
It's a
great.
woman called Gary.
What a twist.
He transitioned and changed his name to Gary.
Yeah. Not an imaginative fella. That would be a hell of a twist. It would explain where he's fucking been.
Yeah. Just doing dead pet makeup.
I
on the
kind of
internet.
like that if I had a trans dad. That'd be well funny. I'd definitely get a travel log on Channel 4 if I had a trans ex-army dad. 6'6",
yeah.
huge Scotsman.
You're getting nominated.
He'd have a tough transition.
Why don't you just
I'd
find
suggest.
a trans person who will pretend to be your dad?
Interesting. Yeah.
I bet like
There's any
BBC
old
wouldn't
trans
check.
people out there? Let's go. Yeah, BBC wouldn't check. They think it's a jackpot.
Maybe we could find one and write a letter to them.
Yeah, let's write a letter to trans people.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but like on
To
that, on
all,
that,
all trans people.
on that being able to get away with stuff, right? Like, I have had some very good news this morning.
Oh.
Right. I've had some excellent news, life-changing news.
Cool.
I am now a legal cannabis patient. I have been
That is the dream,
prescribed
that.
cannabis by a doctor. I am so mental, doctors have told me to chill out and have a joint. Like,
So how
great.
much can you have a month?
a couple of ounces. They
Couple of
prescribed
ounces?
they prescribed me to start with one indica and one sativa. They've told me which strain I'm having for the first month, but then I get to like choose and like adjust it and
Which
stuff.
one sits with you better?
Yeah, so they're giving me a bit of both. I've got like they'll be prescribed two specific ones. I'm getting high silver and Tripoli is the strains they're sending me.
Oh, Sam Tripoli.
It's fucking amazing.
Send you
Like,
down some conspiracy theories.
yeah,
Smoking
mate,
that
I'm gonna
one.
get fucking, but not anymore. Like because it's legal now. It's medical. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fucking delighted.
So does that mean that you could just smoke it in the street and blow it in people's
I'm
faces?
not allowed to smoke. You got a vape, but yeah,
So-
I can just walk down the street with it.
So you can walk down the street, vape it in a policeman's face,
Yeah.
and they'll go, what are you doing?
And I'll show them my
you-
prescription, and they go, "On your way."
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's always been a bit like that. I'm white. But
Well, how'd you get it? I want
so
one.
yeah. Well, like you have to have been like there's a range of conditions you can get it for.
Hmm.
Like mine's for the old depression, right? Which
Ah,
is
Yours,
I've got
yours is
loads
for
of that.
depression.
yeah.
I've got
You're
loads of
depressed.
Not currently, like because I manage my symptoms very well with loads of cannabis. Right?
You're depressed.
I was, yeah.
When?
When I was like I got diagnosed about. I think I was like 18, 19 when I had diagnosis. I was depressed from about like 14, 15 to like really badly until about like 23.
To be
and
fair,
then there's like odd patches in between. since then.
I'd be depressed if I was you.
Yeah, I was dead sad. I was going to kill myself, didn't. Bailed out. I've told you the story
Pretty
where I was
weird.
going to jump off the roof.
I just didn't know that. I thought you were smoking it for your ADHD.
Yeah. But like,
I didn't realise you were a pussy.
I mean, I smoke it because I like it, but like that's the reason that I could get prescribed it.
So you
if
can get
I-
it for depression.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in, me.
Yeah,
I'm well in.
so all you have to do is show that you've tried two other forms of like getting like medication or therapy
Oh,
or whatever.
therapy,
Therapy
yeah, I'm on
counts
that
as
one,
one.
yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you've done
So I
therapy
just-
ever, that's one of them.
So
Right.
I'm trying to think about how I can get this.
Yeah.
But I'll have to
Fat and gay.
I'll have to think.
One of the questions they do ask is, have you had heart failure? So I think you might get off the trial.
Really?
Yeah, because it like raises your heart rate, doesn't it? So
What does
like,
weed?
Yeah.
I would have thought it'd lower your heart rate.
Lowers your blood pressure, I think.
Yeah.
But when you first smoke it, your heart
Yeah.
does sort of race a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only for like the first 5
but yeah,
minutes
like-
or whatever.
During the process, so like that, so you send that all in. You send in your like record of care from the NHS. You just email. Like it was worryingly easy to get my record of care from the NHS. I just emailed my doctor, went, "Hi, can I have a copy of my record of care?" And they just emailed it back.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't even like.
That seems good though, because usually you think it fucking getting anything through the
Sure,
NHS now.
but
will
you'd
take
think they'd
ages.
go, "Can you prove who you are?"
Oh, they didn't.
There
even
wasn't.
ask.
There was no step. I literally just emailed them, and they went, "Yes, sound."
There you go,
Fine,
yeah.
got it. Sent them that. Then they had a look, and then basically, you have to do like an online video consultation, right? And I was like, "Oh, it'd be nice that this is all like legitimate and like proper doctor and all this." It was a bloke in his car doing it off his.
What's happening, fella?
Not far off that, right? Not far off that. Like, I was pleased, though, Muslim doctor, so you know he's top banana, right? And you know he's not just, like, chucking weed around.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you
fair,
know. But he definitely is, because he works for a weed company. That's the thing. The doctor is hired by the company that sells you the weed.
What is the company?
I've gone with Cure Relief, right? I can't recommend or not, like, now, because I haven't used them properly yet. I can tell you this process has been very fucking smooth.
Yeah,
but I was still speaking to a bloke in his Clio, you know? Like, still the same process of picking it up.
You know what's mad about this is that I do not know anybody in the world who smokes as much weed as you do. I don't know anybody who has a tolerance as high as you do.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody who's as passionate about weed as you are.
Yeah.
And so this is probably the greatest day of your fucking
Genuinely,
life.
it's something that I've waited for like 20 years, and like when it actually arrives, I'll be like emotional because like.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't. It hasn't really sunk in because I haven't got it yet. You know,
Does it
like,
come in the post? Or just
yeah, like I order
Do you
it.
have
and
to
it comes in the
pay?
post. Yeah, you pay for it, but it's like
Cheap,
to be
like
honest, cheaper than I'm paying like
for
now.
ounces
But there's
and that,
also
whatever.
ranges of it. You know, there's like super top shelf stuff and all this, but there's like a full. You know, you can choose strains and all this.
Because you're buying it anyway, aren't you? So it's
Buying
like,
it anyway. I can travel internationally with it to loads of countries. There's loads of places that are like, if you've got a prescription, you can just travel with it. I can go into festivals or the football. I don't have to hide things. And it's just like, you know, so I'd like to announce today my retirement from crime.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm signing off. I've been
That's
breaking the
right.
law every day of my life for the last like 20 odd years, but I'm going legit. It's the only law I was breaking.
No, get into another crime.
Look,
Everyone's got to do a
All
crime.
right,
Shut
I'm
up,
now
yeah.
into art forgery. Yeah. But that, like, so, look, I might break the odd law at a couple of festivals, you know, like, you know, go a bit wild on that.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah, I'm retiring from crime. I'm
Wait till you
out.
get your ketamine license.
Yeah, I'm fucking all over that. Yeah, need to give me nitrous and acid prescription. I'll be fucking sorted. The list of questions they ask is so funny because they've got to check for like loads of conditions before they like sign you off. So he just has to read out a list of loads of conditions. It's really funny. So I was like, I didn't realise there were so many diseases I didn't have. It went on for ages. Also, he asked me if I'd had schizophrenia twice. And I was like, are you trying to trick me?
Yeah.
Like, I go like, I haven't, but he has.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm prescribed. Like basically, they were like, what do you need it for? Do you need like daytime or nighttime? And I was like, both. So
Yeah.
they prescribed me for both.
Every
Got
hour,
two different
please.
types of weed.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's fucking unbelievable, mate. I'm so delighted.
I'm very pleased for you.
Thank you very much.
I
What?
want some.
Yeah, I know you do. But you don't want to ask me on air because you know it's illegal.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll say some of my prescription.
Thank
Wink,
you.
wink. That's a joke.
Wink, wink.
That's a joke. I would never do that. I would never undermine the integrity of this.
I'm gonna get high on prescription weed, even though I'm not really bothered about it. I just want to do it.
I'm so excited though because like now doctors have told me I have to smoke weed. So like
What a
it's
world to
fucking
live in.
fantastic. Like no one can tell me off. I'm following doctors' orders. Like I'm gonna be so fucking
5 a day.
mate, this is it. Like family gatherings, like no longer nipping out for a walk because I'm just off for some of my medicine, that I have been prescribed.
All you need now is a doctor to tell you to be late for everything. You're fucking,
Fucking
in the clear.
Absolutely sorted. That's all I need. Sorry, doctor told me I should be 10 to 20 minutes late to everything you do.
Dean,
Hello.
how are you a fan of stupid shit features that will not die?
That don't work and won't die.
Were you here for the last time with the Cunt?
Always
Would
a
you-
fan.
Did you do Cunt of the Week when you were here
No.
before?
No, because we
No.
wouldn't have had him back.
I don't know.
Cunt of the Week was like is a relatively new invention. Like Dean's was a while ago.
I was here for tit talk. It was a good one.
Questions
Yeah, you
about
weren't here that
tits.
long ago. It wasn't that
Question
long
about
ago.
it. It was
Yeah.
pre-Cunt of the Week.
Oh, right,
I know
well-
it feels like Cunt of the Week's been going on forever, but it's only been a few months.
Did you
I've
do
got a
Cunt
few
of the week?
Yeah.
Should we watch the Sting first? And then I'll
Oh
explain
yeah,
the
let's
format?
watch this thing. Yeah. Oh, you need a lot of explanation.
What's this thing?
Turn the sound on. It's
Sound
pause
off,
it.
sound on, make you fucking
Pause it. Jesus
Time
Christ.
for Cunt of the Week.
Oh, spinning the wheel.
It's
Lab
Lab
Baby.
Baby. It's Lab
It's
Baby.
always
It's
Lab
Lab Baby.
So Cunt of the Week is there's 3 stories.
It's always
It's always Lab Baby.
fuck lab baby.
I'll be
Go on.
honest, if you're that tickled by the Sting, you're gonna really.
I mean, I
be
love
disappointed.
stupid shit, mate. So that's
Oh,
fine.
you're gonna love this.
You're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, okay,
I'm going to tell you
let's
3 stories that have been sent in by our listeners.
Yeah.
And we're going to decide which one is the Cunt of the Week. But
Oh,
more
okay.
important than that, we're going to have lots of fun along the way.
Are they all true? That I'm not like deciding which
They're
one's
all
the real
written in
one.
by our fans.
Well,
so
they're
you know-
true as far as we know.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's good.
Okay, let's do a super quick one this time. Go on, off you go.
Okay. Mother-in-law cancer, this one's called. My mother-in-law has cancer.
Cunt.
Yeah, cunt of the week. Well done, congratulations. Congratulations, mother-in-law. You are the cunt of the week with
You
your big
stupid, cunty, lumpy titty knob.
fucking lumpy little tits.
Stupid, cunty, lumpy titted knob.
She recently chose to stop treatment as it was not helping and to enjoy what time she has left. She sat most of her children and their spouses down to tell us so that they could process things and inform the grandkids in their own time. Her eldest daughter lives down in Missouri.
Oh, it's Americans don't care.
And had to be told separately.
She probably stopped care because she couldn't fucking afford it if it's in America.
Get on the weed.
Go full Breaking Bad.
Well, these might be from Britain, but then her daughter's just in Missouri.
Down, you wouldn't say down in Missouri.
Yeah,
Also,
maybe.
as well, as if my geography's right, Missouri's up. It's a northern state, isn't
Depends
it?
where you stood.
Depends where you are, yeah. If you're in
What,
Canada.
so if you're in like Nebraska?
Yeah, maybe.
In Canada.
Above anywhere north of it.
Yeah.
Then it's
Literally
down to
10 minutes north.
Yeah, then it's down to it.
Okay.
So anywhere above Missouri.
Oh,
I'd say.
okay. There's nothing above Missouri.
Right, that's the top, is it? That's
Yeah.
where the North Pole is. In Missouri.
Yeah, it's where Father Christmas
I
lives.
say, welcome to the North Pole, sir.
Well, now.
I say, we've been expecting you up here at the North Pole. Welcome to Santa's Grotto.
Up here in Missouri.
Northern Missouri.
Come on, come see one of our elves.
Oh, if that was true, they would have lynched the elves.
Her eldest daughter lives in Missouri and had to be told separately. She has a close relationship with my brother-in-law's ex. She told her about the situation and went and blabbed to my nephew right away, who was understandably upset, not only about the situation, but by hearing it ahead of his siblings and his own father. Would you say this is a cunty thing for the sister to do?
Depends how she said it. You know, she like sat him down and went, hey, I've got something to tell you. You know, I've heard this news. You know, that could be just trying to be nice. But she went, guess who's got lumpy teeth?
Yeah, old
It's
lumpy
time
tits
for
is
Cancer
dying.
of the Week.
Time for lumpy tit of the week.
So what is this just saying? She told someone.
Told her nephew.
She told
By the
someone
time it get-
before that they was the other sisters, brothers
By
and
the
sisters,
time it gets
basically.
to a nephew, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
direct family only to give this much of a shit. You get told when you get told. If
Yeah,
you're a nephew.
if
It
you're
ain't
a-
about you.
It's not a secret that you can keep. It's,
Yeah,
it's a hard secret to keep.
Yeah,
You
like you
gotta
say,
blab.
it's in the delivery, and if you done it like a gender reveal and just like a tumour popped out the thing, just went
Does a big confetti cannon.
like, "Well, it's cancer.
Oh my God, why are we not doing cancer all clear reveals? Why are we not doing cancer all
You hit a
clear?
fucking pinata and a load of hair falls out. It's in remission.
You pop a balloon, it's just full of pus.
Nope, still not looking good. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I would watch those all day.
Yeah.
I'd watch nothing but.
You can do a game show. Tit or no tit. Oh, very exciting. Opening up boxes. Melanoma. Fuck.
Who wants to live another week?
Should have dealt.
Yeah. I don't think this is something that anyone should care about. I think you should all focus on the woman with cancer rather than this fucking pissy nephew being upset. I think he's really making this cancer all about him.
Selfish. Selfish,
Like,
yeah.
like grow up, you little fucking child. Even if you are a child, grow up.
Yeah.
Your nan's got cancer. You got bigger fish to fry.
Also, as well, I don't have a nan, but if my nan had got cancer, I wouldn't. It's gone off again.
Right, we're back.
We're back.
Cunt of the week is the camera that just failed.
Failed several times in this
Several
episode.
times. We need to buy another camera. We're angry about it. And we're choosing, though, to magnanimously blame Tom. Stupid Tom.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault for the
It's your
camera
fault.
overheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
Turn
producer.
the
That's
fan
a
on.
production issue.
Put
isn't
that
it?
fan on, it'd be sound.
Yeah, but he hasn't done
I
that.
don't think that
He's
this.
incompetent.
I don't think that this person is cunt.
It's not that cunty unless it was. It's the reveal of it in it that make it cunty.
It's a mild one,
She
this one.
seems
We've had someone who
alright,
killed a cat. So, like,
Here we go.
Seems like it's just like a fuck up of like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I didn't know.
A
They didn't
boob.
know.
Let's go.
It's a
for,
boob.
Let's go for another one. Let's move on.
ironically.
Car park crash. A couple of weeks ago, someone bumped into my car in a pub car park. There wasn't anywhere near enough damage for me to go through the insurance. I got the guy's name and number off him just after he admitted to drink driving. He came out with the usual, I've only had 2 pints. I later found out that he also had no insurance. Whilst he was still
This
in
guy sounds like a legend.
Whilst he was still in the car park, I told him that I'd give him a call in the morning to let him know what it will cost him. After a couple of messages, we settled on $220 cash for the part and fitting. He met me and gave me the cash the next day. He doesn't know this, but I never planned on getting the part fixed as it wasn't broken or loose. I pocketed the cash and got myself a few things that I needed for later on this year. Am I a cunt for taking this lad's cash as a lesson/punishment, or is he the cunt for drink driving without insurance?
No. Loads of people do this all the time.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a nice hustle. That
this
like.
is what give me the cash and I'll sort it sort of
Yeah,
means.
he goes like, because you've got an old banger, you don't give a fuck, and you're like, just give me a bit of cash, it'll be sound. What you're a cunt for is only getting 220 quid, you fanny.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. You're
500 minimum.
Yeah, like, a bit of whiplash. Ow, ow, ow. You know, you can have
Yeah,
way
yeah,
more
yeah,
out of
yeah.
this.
Especially from a bloke driving.
Driving with no insurance. He's
insurance.
shitting himself. You have got leverage at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh, yeah.
You could fucking hold him up by his ankles and shake all the stuff out of his pockets.
You basically said 220 quid to make a problem
Yeah.
go away. And it's a problem, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the fine for this, you'll pay more than 220 quid in just how much his premiums will go up if you go through a normal claim
Totally.
without
Yeah,
the fucking drink driving and the no insurance. Because no insurance is 6 points for a start.
I always
He's
think,
losing his
right,
license.
I found this thing, like, you know when you're worrying with problems and stuff, I found this thing online that I read that is actually really helpful. You go,
Was it
how
written on a
much-
sunset?
How much? No, it's not. You have to look at a problem and you go, how much is this going to be a problem tomorrow? How much is it going to be a problem next week? How much is it going to be a problem in 6 months' time?
Yeah.
Well,
And
they'll have decomposed by then.
And then that, and this is the whole thing, is that like you have to look at it and go, it's a problem for today,
Yeah.
but realistically, how much is it going to affect my life? And this
It's a problem for a long time.
This is a problem for 6 months.
This is a problem for years.
Yeah. This because he'll lose his license for fucking ages.
Yeah.
He might go to prison.
Yeah,
like,
and you got 220 quid out of that, you pussy.
and you got 220 quid
Yeah.
out of a 6 month long problem. How much money would you pay for if you were in this person? How much money would you pay for it to go away?
like, as much as I had at the time,
I think I'd probably
30 quid.
honestly.
For the amount of driving that you do
yeah,
for, as well.
I think this is worth $1,000 for me to make it go away.
Yeah, look,
I was thinking
probably,
grand,
you'd probably go, yeah.
Genuinely.
It'd
So the
suck, but you'd probably pay it.
The fact that you've given him 220 and let him get off with that, fuck
But
me.
who was the fella though?
Yeah.
Like he might not drive that much anyway, so
I think
losing a license, you're already driving with no insurance anyway.
Yeah.
So he might not be asked about.
And he might not have any money.
That's
if he's
it,
driving
yeah,
that
yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
And also, I think you eyeball the car. If
Yeah.
you get driven into by a BMW, an Audi, a fucking,
Yeah.
you know, a Jaguar, you're gonna fucking.
But you
written.
can't go, give me £1,000, and he goes, I haven't got, £200.
Yeah,
like,
if someone hits you in a Corsa, you're gonna
But
price it differently.
I would argue that if he's using this to drive to the pub to get pissed,
Yeah.
he drives. Like,
Yeah.
like, because if he wasn't much of a driver, he wouldn't be doing this in the fucking first place.
that's fair.
That's what I would say. So, for me personally, I don't think that you're a cunt.
I would have went
at all.
5 ton at least.
Yeah.
Round it
I
off.
think you're a cunt for not getting enough money. I think you're pathetic.
You stupid weak cunt.
yeah, pathetic little pussy.
So
I don't
far,
think-
you're cunt of the week, but for a different reason.
I also don't think that he's a cunt for driving without insurance. Because as far as I'm concerned, you pay your money, you take your chances. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he didn't
Like,
pay his money. That's the problem.
I know, but this is the thing: is like if you don't want to have insurance, you got to deal with this shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you've made a choice. You know, like at the moment, I'm still driving my car around, even though I know it's got no road tax. And the reason that I'm doing that is because the DVLA can fuck right
oh,
off.
that's great. You're going
They
to get
can
clamped
fuck
randomly at some
Yeah.
point.
Right off. They can fuck off. Because
Yeah, I'm sure that argument
tried,
will work with them.
I've tried so many times to pay my fucking road tax, and they're like, "Oh no, you don't have our form that we gave you 1,000,000 fucking years ago." And it's like, give me another
I
one.
managed to pay road tax. It's
Give-
not that hard.
give
Just
me
go
another
on-
one. Give me
go
another-
online. You pay it online. What are you
That
waiting
is
for?
brilliant.
No, he
You
needs
can't-
he's trying to get a fucking V5C or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
You
it
don't
is.
have the document to prove you own the
You
car.
have to spend 30 quid for them to mail it out to you.
and
Do
then
that,
they take
mate.
ages.
But that's
mailing
why
out
they
to
do
you.
it though, so they can get more money out of people.
Yeah, the
They make
cunt-
it so difficult.
The fact
so
that I
like,
managed to do it though, like, is a
No,
bad
but
mark
if
against Freddy.
you lose the thing, you don't know you've lost it until you go looking
Until you
for
need it, yeah.
And then when you go looking for it, like, oh, it'll be a month. You're like, I'm still going to drive my fucking car. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to do it online right then and there.
instantly.
yeah, you can once you prove that you own the car. You
It's
just gotta
mad
do
that,
once.
like-
Oh, why are we getting people taxing each other's cars
I mean,
now,
that is
are we?
mental. Yeah, to be fair, like let them. If
Oh
someone else
no,
wants to
someone's
tax
taxed
the
my
Oh,
car,
car.
God.
Yeah.
Bad news, Mr. Mulholland. Somebody's rung up and taxed your car for another
Bastards!
12.
Yeah, that is a good point there.
How dare they? No, you are right.
It's the
on
only
that.
admin I can do.
Yeah. It's always like I think as well when like a bank will like verify a payment that's going in. It's like
Yeah.
just let it,
Yeah,
let
it's
it.
fine,
I
it's
don't
money,
if it's
thank
if
you.
it's wrong, I'll
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
I'll still have the money.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care.
I think like insurance is a mad thing as well because it's like
Yeah, what a
you,
racket.
you're preying on something not happening.
Yeah.
Like
The fact that you
I don't
legally
want
have
someone
to
to
have it.
smash into my car or crash my car, but I'll pay for the like you're paying in the hopes that nothing happens.
Do you know what's fucking
really?
wild?
It's weird.
You know what's wild? How if you get into a car accident tomorrow, right? It's not your fault, but they write your car off, and the other fucking insurers pay, your premiums still go up.
Yeah, it still goes up.
Yeah,
It's like, the fuck you haven't paid anything.
I haven't done anything. I wasn't a high-risk driver. Someone drove into me.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
And someone
It still
else
cost me money.
Someone else paid for everything. So why the fuck do I have to pay for it?
Yeah.
And in
Scam,
what
mate.
fucking and do you know why they know that they can get away with this bullshit? It's because what are you going to do?
Yeah, you legally have to have it.
You legally have to have it.
Yeah.
So go
Because
fuck
the
yourself.
insurance companies all go to the same fucking parties as all the politicians. They fund their fucking campaigns, innit?
Nah, it's
Yeah, like
rats.
loads of money sloshing around that shit. It's one of the reasons I really hope driverless cars end up working, because it's kind of 50-50 whether they ever will, based on the current track record.
Yeah.
I really hope they do, because then insurance companies are fucked. Like, once there's no
Yeah.
car insurance, that's their main thing. Like, they could do
They
house
find a
insurance,
way.
but that's, voluntary, innit?
They find a way to insure it in case it's stolen. But I mean, can you even steal a
But
car
then you
that
wouldn't need
drives
it. You wouldn't need
itself?
it legally then. though.
Yeah, and it's not your property. Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck if
true,
it's
yeah,
stolen?
yeah,
You're essentially hiring them. Like the sort of vision of the future I saw was like
Uber.
basically like no one will
self-drive
bother
Uber.
owning a car because they'll be
Yeah.
everywhere and they're like cheap. They'll be cheap in the running the car, and you can just get one that'll take you exactly where you want to go. Why
Yeah.
would you have a car at that
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Comedians would still be late for stuff.
Yeah.
Still.
I would
Oh,
be
you'd
like,
have
even if
to
there
do
was never
car
any,
shares as well.
that would be the annoying thing. There'd be no excuses because there'd be no traffic. So they'd all be synced up. So they'd all like speak to each other. So they'd never get into traffic jams. They'd just
Yeah.
always be flowing. I'd be like, I'm late because I'm a div. To be honest, that's my excuse most of the time. Anyway, now.
it's just
You'd be
the
late if
sort
there
of
was
tip.
teleportation.
I've been late to Zooms, which is essentially that.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
The
'Cause
last
this
one
guy's
is the last one's been here for
Week this far. Week so far, isn't it?
Week.
Really weak selection.
Even for this week.
Even for this terrible dog shit section, weak.
We
weak
already
couple
know.
of stories.
Please send us some better ones in.
Or
Or alternatively,
stop.
just stop. You could just stop.
It's always up there. It's
Well,
always
this
an
one's been here for a while, but I've been waiting for the right guest because there's some guests we've had on which I thought.
option. Or alternatively,
This one's shit.
This one's shit.
Oh
It's
no
been
no
here
no
for a
no!
while.
This one's just got some choice language.
Right.
Some of our most recent guests maybe would not have got.
Right.
Oh, okay. So you looked at Dean and went, he's fine with racism.
Oh, it's not racist. It's not racist.
But just for future reference, I am fine.
Recently came back. This one needed so much editing, by the way. Recently came back from Benidorm with the missus, and on the first day, me and her decided to go in the pool for a bit. No one was using the pool, and no one was about other than this one, for lack of a better expression, spaz. The little mong, who I
Oh,
estimate...
you're right. I'm glad you picked me for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, it's funny that.
The little mong, who I estimate was about 14
Right,
or
is he a
15...
spaz or a mong though? Because those are two different things. Spaz to me implies like something muscular, whereas mong implies brain.
Yeah.
I think he's just generalising as
Yeah, just some sort of disabled.
bit of a
There was something
dafty,
wrong with
yeah.
him, don't know what it was.
Yeah.
The little mong, who I estimate was about 14 or 15, dribbled his way around the corner of the pool where me and my
Lionel
missus were
Messi.
sat. He whipped out his tallywhacker and just started pissing into the pool. To make it worse, the cunt was pinching his bell end, letting it fill like a diabetic slug, then releasing it so it pissed everywhere, narrowly missing my missus.
I think this is hilarious.
So
That's
funny.
so
What a
funny.
funny way to piss, to hold the foreskin, fill it up like a balloon, and then go, blosh.
yeah.
How have I never done that? I've been weird for years.
Right, we all know our next piss. We're going to give
Oh,
that
yeah.
a go.
Yeah.
Well, we probably won't because I'll be stood next to you and you won't be able to piss. Call back. I stage frighted Freddy because he's intimidated by
Oh,
my
did you? See,
powerful
I
dick.
get that, me, at urinals and that does me head in. I hate myself for it.
I
I'm
love
like, just
calling my
piss.
mates on it. Like,
I just go,
love it.
just piss. And I'm not, I'm literally not even asked about that. In my head, I'm like, I'm not asked about this, but it's like my body goes, nah, there's
Was it
people
Tom
here.
Keegan I did it too? Like I think it was Keegan. I might be wrong at that. We were
Me
like,
Apollo.
Yeah.
When we went to see Bill Bay. I think it was me.
was it you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I just can't, it just doesn't happen.
And there's loads of guys in the toilet. I just went, bit of stage fright, is it? And everyone laughed, and I was like,
the pause when both men are just waiting to start pissing.
oh, that silence is.
it's interesting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Now he pisses quick. He
Right.
starts
I'm just
pissing.
calm.
Just
I'm like, I'm
instantly,
calm
yeah.
under pressure. I'm like, I'm not
He
bothered.
pisses
I'm like, let's go.
quick.
Yeah, well,
He
you know,
literally
I'll
whacked
whip
his
it
dick
out
out
and
and
piss
just
it.
pissed.
All right, because he had it pinched off, ready to go. That's why.
no, I'm
The,
just, I'm just comfortable. I'm relaxed.
It does
It's
my head
fine.
in because I don't know what it is about. Like, I don't know whether I just feel like someone's going to attack me or something. Because I'm
You feel
not asked
vulnerable.
about someone looking at me dick.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's just like in my head I go, right, just piss. And then my body's like, no. I'm like, no, come on, let's just
It's
fucking...
because you've been alphaed by the better pisser next year. I like it.
Yeah,
I
'cause
like
you
I
just
like
come in,
pissing quickly as a
piss
sign of
with their hands
dominance.
like that
Do
by
you
the
reckon?
sides and that. And
I'm
you're just
fucking
like,
whistling and shit. I'm like, I'm in there like, you're going to have to fucking deal with this now.
Yeah, I'm an in and out guy.
Do you reckon hypothetically that women have to deal with the same problem where they both go into a cubicle at the same time?
Oh, my period
And
won't start.
There's a
They
silence.
wait until they're in sync, so
Yeah,
theirs
yeah,
won't start until hers starts.
All right, let's continue with this.
Let's continue with this. Where was he up to?
I called him a filthy cunt.
I called him a filthy cunt and fucked off. Only discovered he was a spacker when I went to the all-inclusive buffet and the kid was wearing them mongy headphones. Not impressed, but it's Benidorm, innit?
Yeah, I don't think you can really expect much better in Benidorm. You've gone to Benidorm, that's your first mistake.
There was someone with learning difficulties enjoying Benidorm.
Yeah,
there was. There was a whole plane full of them on the way there.
There's a load of British working class people here. I hated it.
all pissing in the pool, yeah.
I think this is really funny.
I don't think he's a cunt, considering he probably didn't even realise, like,
that it wasn't sound.
what he was doing was bad.
Yeah, he just thought, there's, that's like a big toilet.
Yeah.
Like, where are his parents in all of
But
this?
I always piss in these when I'm in them.
Yeah.
So what's the difference of
That
pissing
is
into
true.
it?
That is true.
Like-
There's chlorine in there. He'll deal with that.
Yeah, it's literally why they put chlorine in pills. It's not nice. It's not great. But at the same time, if it's a kid with obvious
pretty
learning
funny.
difficulties,
And like also like
it's funny. It's a funny story.
depends how big the pool is as to whether I'd be arsed. I mean, like
think
a
every
small pool.
Well, he
like a
said it
little
nearly went on his
jacuzzi.
missus' head.
Yeah, but like how nearly?
So, like, well, yeah. I
Oh,
don't
if
know.
somebody pissed in a jacuzzi,
Yeah.
you'd be furious.
Bad.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
different.
anything with bubbles, no, thank you.
Yeah, because
But if it's like an
immediate-
Olympic swimming pool, you're not.
I think
notice.
every time you get in a swimming pool, you got to realise that there's piss in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just an unwritten rule.
well, there's not piss in it.
What?
There's quite literally not because the chlorine gets rid of it,
Kills
and then
it
the
off.
chemicals in
But
it.
people
and then
will
it
piss
comes-
in it.
Yeah.
You just assume that's going to happen.
Yeah. But the little filters at the side get rid of all that shit.
Yeah.
Like so, there's
But at some point, there's piss in it.
sure, but there's really most of the time there isn't piss in it
Right.
because it gets rid of it.
But
It's now
watching someone
like it's now like a
piss into it.
philosophical debate: is there piss in there or is there not?
Yeah,
Schrodinger's piss.
If I have to hear one more person reference Schrodinger on this podcast, I'm
It's
gonna.
one of Tom's favourites.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And he just throws it in.
He does just randomly,
Yeah,
just in the
yeah,
hope
yeah.
that one day
Yeah,
it'll
you
be
go.
relevant.
We're going for lunch today.
Oh,
Wagamama's.
Schrodinger's lunch.
Yeah.
Could have Schrodinger's noodles. Eh? Eh?
What is that, though, if you don't know if there's noodles in the box or not? There is
Basically,
noodles.
I both know and don't know what Schrodinger means.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think any of these are cunts. I'm going to be totally honest with you.
I think maybe the guy who shouted at the mentally disabled child might be the cunt.
Yeah, shouting at a spaz. That's
I think it's not great.
just for having a fun time.
Just
Just for
having a
making
fun
his.
time with the fun piss.
He
Yeah,
can be
just-
cunt of the week. He can be cunt of
Yeah.
the week.
All right, I'm going to go for him.
No, but
Don't
I
ever
also,
go at Mungs.
no, but I also think as well that if you're a disabled person, you don't get to just live your life doing stupid shit and nobody shout at you. Yeah,
That's
should
what
be
you want.
You should be shouted at for pissing in a pool because you shouldn't piss in a pool.
There's degrees of it though. That you should go, hey,
He nearly pissed on a woman's head.
you shouldn't piss on a woman's head, but you shouldn't shout, "Hey, you spazzy little cunt."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's probably
No,
the one.
he said filthy cunt.
Oh right, okay.
I think filthy cunt's fair enough.
That's a fair thing to shout at a child or a cancer charity. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's fine. I think none of
So
these are
who's the
cunts.
cunt then?
Tom for bringing these
Tom,
stories.
Tom for doing it.
Tom.
I want to
bring
give it
us
to the
those.
camera this week.
I want to give it for Tom for not checking the camera.
Yeah, Tom.
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 2 votes for Tom.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean he has to give himself a present?
Oh yeah, I get a prize.
Yeah, he gets
What you get a
he gets
prize?
He gets a
The
prize.
Cut of the week. Whoever sends it in gets a prize.
Gets a prize. So Tom's
Oh.
currently in the lead. Who's your vote for, Dane?
I'll go Tom, just so I want to see him
Tom.
get
So
a
3
prize.
votes for Tom. Who you vote for, Tom?
Well, it doesn't matter who I vote for.
It doesn't matter. No, it never does. But who are you voting for?
I'm going to vote for me as well, so I get a little prize.
It's a clean sweep for Tom. He's come to the week.
Hey! It's finally happened.
Yeah, we've actually got a winner for once. And it's Tom, who wasn't one of the options.
Right, now
Brilliant.
to wrap this up,
Schrodinger's cunt.
videos, what do you like, what do you not like, Dean?
I mean, it doesn't really.
What do you like? What do you not
stuff.
like? Do you like MILFs? Do you like BBWs?
Love MILFs.
Yeah.
I've yet to find anybody that's really into BBWs. I think that's a myth.
Every woman who's ever slept with you?
Like wanking in a sock in it.
Yeah.
Like no one really does it.
I think they do. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a category. They must be getting clicks.
Yeah,
Is there a
but like,
category for wanking in a sock?
No, for BBWs, I'll say.
Oh,
And there will be.
BBWs,
There'll
yeah.
be. If you Google someone wanking in a sock, I'm sure there's videos of that.
Rule 34, innit? There's everything.
That one's pretty low level.
I know.
Maybe they
that's-
do a little
yeah.
puppet show with it.
Yeah, loads of stuff. I'm not a fan of like, do you know, like pimple popper and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That does. I don't really, but I'm not that arsed about most things because I've been very desensitized by.
Yeah, you're heavily online. Isn't it?
Yeah, one man, one jar was a big one when I
Exactly.
was coming up.
You're
Yeah,
a child
yeah.
of the rotten.com.
Oh yeah, very much.
Steak
so.
and cheesecake. Yeah.
Those are very much our predecessors.
That's it. Yeah.
They paved the ground for us
Exactly,
to
yeah.
squat on.
Yeah.
We've got a few fun ones this week.
All right,
Go on,
cool.
then.
We'll start off with a game of what happens next.
Oh, that's always fun.
It's always good. Want it low.
The video comes on.
I wouldn't count on it. Right.
Okay, it's a woman.
Go on.
That is a woman, yes. She's got a slightly moist face.
Looks
I
like
would
she's just
suggest.
given
It's
some
glistening.
sloppy toppy there.
Yeah, she's been crying.
She's worked up a sweat. You know, her mascara's running a little bit.
She's got something in her bumhole. I reckon she's got like a firework in her ass.
firework in the ass. Interesting. Interesting.
Are we guessing now, or is there any?
Yeah. You guess, and then.
Pet Rock's died.
Yeah, she stands up and half a ton of gravel comes out of a minge. It's like a dump truck. Where do you want this, mate?
You're kind of all right about something coming
JBL.
out of her, but it's very specific.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
An accordion.
Maybe her mouth. Maybe that's why.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's in her mouth.
Opening her
very,
mouth.
very,
Opening her mouth.
very spitty.
Just got a tongue out.
Yeah. Oh!
What the?
Whoa! What a
A
sword
huge dildo was in her
swallow.
throat.
What a champion.
That was class.
But she didn't have any way to get it out, though, because it's not connected to anything. That's so dangerous. She could have died.
Can I see it again?
Yeah.
That noise was nice as well.
They've
Whatever
got
that
to
was.
have added
Yeah,
that
it was
on.
like a.
That has to be edited.
That was a
on.
great noise.
That's too perfect. That has to be done in. Like, rewind that a little bit. That has to be edited
That
in.
was lovely.
It has to be. It's like a penny falling down a well.
That's
What a talent. What
Tell
a
you
woman.
what,
You know
wasn't
what?
expecting that.
Fair play
Yeah.
to her.
Well,
Do you know
yeah.
what an absolute champion.
Do you know what as well is if it does go wrong, she can't even call 999, can she?
Yeah. No, well, it's
How far down do you think it was?
pretty far down.
Yeah. So do you think she could have spoken that? Should have.
I
Or
don't
do you think it was like right
I
there,
would like
ready
to
go?
marry this woman.
I don't think you should be able to speak with that. No way.
That's why I want to marry her.
Uh,
Less of that yammering.
well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
There you
Should
go.
have, but I never.
The next one's called Bowling. You need to watch the background of this one.
Right,
These people in
okay.
the background.
So the goth women in the back, not the goth women in the front. Oh, it's kicking off. Yeah,
Strike there.
Oh!
So for audio listeners, someone threw a bowling ball at someone's head.
Absolute
A
7-10
woman throws a bowling
split.
ball at fucking hell.
Bosh.
But I'll tell you what as well, she fucking sinks immediately.
Nailed
Oh,
it.
she is out. Do you reckon the big screen showed like a video of
Yeah.
loads of that woman going like, pow, then one flies to the moon?
Nailed that.
That is fucking brutal.
The big metal arm comes and just scoops it up.
Worse than
It's so bad getting knocked out in bowling shoes.
Bowling
You'd have no
shoes, yeah,
grip.
yeah,
You'd just
no.
slip over straight away.
Is bowling shoes still a thing?
Yeah.
You don't have to wear them unless
don't
you've
have
got
to.
like high heels on and stuff.
Yeah.
You've got trainers on, they'll let you wear trainers.
Yeah,
Who's
but
wearing
like,
high
the bowling shoes
heels
are
still bowling?
they're like better though, innit? Because you can slide a bit. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
I
That's
like
the
wearing
point.
the bowling
When
You've
you
got
hit
to.
a strike, you can do the moonwalk.
No, I mean, like, in order to proper bowling technique involves a bit of a
Yeah.
slide.
Here's a question. Why do they still make them look stupid?
It's to
The
stop
shoes.
people stealing them.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a
Ironically,
bowling alley.
when Scarpunk was a big thing, everyone was like dead into like wearing bowling shoes, and I stole some from my mate for his birthday present. He loved them. He'd wear them to the
It
pub.
was fun having
if-
them on, wasn't it? Like sliding around the carpet and that. Like, what?
I used to work at bowling alley, and every Sunday someone would come in and bring them back because they'd forgot. And they'd like wore one.
Yeah.
They got pissed on a Saturday night with these bowling shoes on and got
That's
home with
hilarious.
fucking bowling shoes on. Every single Sunday someone would bring them in.
That's fucking class.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so
Who's
funny.
bowling pissed?
What do you
Loads
mean?
of people.
Adults.
Really?
Anyone who's an
Yeah.
adult bowling is pissed.
Pins in Liverpool, there's no kids are going to pins, I don't think.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not like a serious sport.
Wouldn't be able to do it properly, would you?
Hey, don't upset the bowlers.
Oh,
They're
the people
fucking-
who take bowling seriously
Yeah,
fucking
they'll get
love
on
it.
you.
The people like league bowlers are the most boring people on earth.
Anyone in any sort of like league in like a local area, they're
Well,
always so far up their ass.
I'm not worried about pissing them off. Bowling is not a sport. At best, it's a boring hobby.
a
At
skill.
best,
It's a
at best,
pastime
It's
at
a
best.
30-minute hobby. I'll tell you what happens every time anyone goes bowling. They go, should we have 2 games? We'll have 2. And then midway through the first one, you go,
Shite
oh,
this.
for
Probably too
fuck's
much.
sake.
If they've got 10 frames left
it's
over.
not
Every single bowling is like pasta. You never just have enough of it. There's always too much of it. And there's nothing sadder than the 3rd frame of the second game where people are just going,
Oh, fuck it.
this is shit.
It's
wank.
It's not a
shit.
sport. It's something for absent fathers to do on a weekend. You know, I did a lot of bowling when I was a kid. Like, I would, you know, I did a fair old bit.
With who? Yeah.
When he was still
Is your mum a fan?
No, when he was still trying
bowling.
to
Do you have
an uncle?
occasionally, you know, take me out. I'd go bowling all the time because it's what they're like. Oh, what do we do? Bowling the Mackies, you know. So, like,
Is that what you used to do with you?
standard move? Yeah, I did a lot of that. Yeah, so I'm pretty good at
I
bowling.
bet during all of that, he couldn't wait to fuck off.
Oh yeah, turns out.
I bet during all of those priceless memories, he was thinking, I can't wait for this kid to fuck off.
I don't know if they're priceless memories, just doing a bit of bowling. I'm not like, memories.
Just left you in the bowling shoes so you couldn't run after them.
And then he split. Do you want to see another video?
I'd
This one's
love
called-
to, by the way, just so, like, throwing a bowling ball at someone's head and knocking them out would be class.
Yeah, it would
Like,
be.
imagine to going home and being like, hey, do you know what I've done before?
I bet it makes a
Knock
really
someone
good
out with a
sound.
bowling
Yeah.
ball.
I bet it makes. Yeah, because like she's a woman, so she's not going to be on the heaviest bowling ball. It's going to be a little bit hollow, so it's going to sound fucking
nice.
class when
Yeah,
that bongs
yeah.
off someone's
But
head.
also
It's gonna be a bonk.
as well, a woman threw it, so I'm surprised they didn't have to use the ramp.
Yeah, I know when they were knocked down, they were knocked out, and then they used the ramp.
Oh,
If it goes off the bumpers, bum, 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 bunk.
Yeah. Good shot, though.
So
Great
this
shot.
one, I'm going to say that they're going to step on that cardboard and die.
All right, cool.
So
I mean, it's not a weapons test.
so
We're
it's
going
like-
to play weapons test. It's a shop, basically. It's like a security camera.
in what
shop.
country? Have a guess which
It
country.
looks like they
It's
might have a pet
Japan
rock.
or somewhere.
It looks like Pet Rock Central.
Yeah,
you know.
pet rock. Yeah. Yeah, go on, play it.
Oh, shit. Bam.
So a woman walks through some glass doors. One of them shatters, and the other one,
Knocks
very
another
heavy
woman out.
door, lands on
That
another
one
woman,
should
knocking her out.
shatter as well and just doesn't.
Yeah, do you want to watch it again?
Yeah.
Bosh. Have that.
I love it. It's like she's cast a magic spell on it. The way it goes like, whoa,
That
away
the
from
woman outside the hand on her head. That's funny.
I-
No.
I've exploded a glass door like that when I worked at Cafe Nero. like, 'cause they're
horrible.
meant to shatter, like rather than breaking into glass shards.
Yeah.
So if you nick it a tiny bit, just the whole thing goes. I was dragging in the post that hold up the barrier outside the seating area, and it just hit a rock and like bounced and just went pink, just touched the glass and went oof, whole thing, and I was like, fuck.
Such an awkward thing to do as well, especially if you're like still holding the handle. You're like, ah, shit.
I had to stay for another like 2 hours after work and wait for it to
clearing
get
up
fixed
glass,
and all
yeah.
and cleared it. It was fucking horrible. Absolute dog shit. Wouldn't recommend it. Right, what happens next? She gets bummed.
No, this one's a bit of a minging one.
Right.
First off, we're starting off with a woman getting shagged.
Yeah, she's
Who's
she's
right?
got-
Smoking.
she's got a
Smoking a
tab on the
biff
go.
as
I did
well, yeah.
notice that, yeah.
Lovely.
I think it's Mexico or
One of them.
one of the Latino countries. Just getting a shag. Lovely time.
Yeah.
Pause it. This is Mexican choo-choo, Steve. It's Vamos, Vamos, Pedro.
Oi, 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 you are wetter than his Bastic's gin.
He's the finger blasting champion.
Oh,
He's got a lot of shit on his dick.
just gonna suck it off.
No.
Oh, it's a lot of poo. That's a
what?
lot of poo.
That is a lot of poo.
That's a lot of.
Still smoking.
Yeah, you're going to need a tab.
Yeah, you need a bifter after that.
Oh, God. I bet her breath stinks.
Yeah, probably
You
of
reckon?
poo and cum.
I reckon his dick probably stinks as well because it's covered in
cigarettes.
shit.
Wow.
Nice just wipes on her face a little bit as well.
Oh, God almighty, man. That's
aye,
so
aye.
bleak.
That's some fucking like domination shit that in it. It's like,
He doesn't even jizz.
No.
It's weird to finish that without jizzing. Does he then just go have a shitty
I
wank?
think he's just like, yeah, you've put shit on me, suck it off. Like, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
He's having such a nice time then.
Yeah. I mean, look, we've all got poo in our knob. If you dabble with bumming, you're going to get some poo on your knob at some point.
Let it be known.
Yeah. But like,
Um,
just wipe it off like a gentleman. Like,
don't
you
even
know,
mention it.
I've never got the appeal of arse to mouth.
No.
And like, you know,
No.
just a bit
I don't want
gross.
my poo in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want it recirculating. Like, I'll just quietly wipe it off. We'll go about our business. You know?
Yeah. Anal's always like a fucking. It's one of them, innit? It's like
Yeah, it's like
once you've done it, you go. It's not as good. It doesn't feel as good as a vagina.
like you always end up circling back to the vag, innit? And like, you know, it's sort of.
So you're like going to ask the vag,
I'd rather
or is
not.
it? Are you on a different time?
I'm talking about a different time,
next time
in general.
yeah,
you know, like in a long relationship, the bumming always dwindles.
Yeah,
you know, you might do the occasional bumming at the start.
It's always the
but
first
eventually-
thing to go in it.
Eventually, you're just like, I can't be arsed.
It's too much faff.
Yeah,
There's too, you know, yeah, exactly. There's never shit in a cunt. That's what I'd say. There's never shit in a cunt.
Here we go. There's never shit
There's
in
never
a
shit in a
cunt.
cunt.
Well, I mean, that's merch.
That's merch.
That is merch.
That's
true.
merch.
Never shit in a cunt.
And if there
That's
is
what's good
something
about it, innit?
I only
terrible's
that's
happened,
t-shirts. There's never shit in a cunt, and just your face like
yeah.
little speech bubble. There's never shit in a cunt.
I think it's true.
Someone make that, and we'll monetize that. Thank you.
I like it.
Thanks for coming on, Mr. Coughlin.
Well, thanks for having me.
Where can people find you? What do you want to plug?
Mild High Club Instagram, Dean Coughlin _ on Instagram. We are bringing back a new podcast sometime when we've moved and set up.
Nice.
The recent live show that Rob and Freddy was on it's just been put on the Patreon as well, and there's about 16 other live shows and loads of
That's
specials
so
over
fucking
there.
fun.
There's a free trial, so go and have a look, watch some stuff and see if you like it and stick around for £3 if you want. But other than that, just keep an eye out for some stuff coming soon, and that's it really.
Nice.
Nice one.
Thanks for coming, mate.
No one. Thanks for having us.
Should we plug Patreon?
Well, yeah, we should tell people about the videos first. It's 07354 188 on WhatsApp if you want to send those in. Send us the worst video on your phone, please. 07354 188 We also have a Patreon with loads of stuff on. You can have a free trial. It's at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. £3 a month. What a fucking bargain.
What a bargain.
Yeah. Come to Dead Meat. You probably can't buy tickets anymore, can they? It's probably sold out.
I don't know. Maybe have a look.
There's like a couple.
But if it
left
has
at the time
sold
of
out,
recording.
come and see us in Edinburgh, or come and see me on tour.
Yeah, do those things. That'd be good.
Yeah, or come and see me in Edinburgh and see me on tour.
Oh, yeah. You want to
a
see
lot of the
the
time
fine tuning is really where the joy is.
Doing the full run?
fine-tuning
I am.
I'm doing half, second half.
Okay, sick.
Pussy.
No, well, I'm doing a tour after it.
Yeah.
So,
I will eventually if I organise one.
wow.
I theoretically am doing a tour.
Schrodinger's tour.
Schrodinger's tour. That's what I'm going to call it.
Right.
Great. That'll get the right audience in.
Will he be there? Will he not? Is he late?
I've got Schrodinger's jokes.
Thanks for
No,
listening.
we're not ended yet. This is Schrodinger's ending. We're not sure if it's going to end.
It's ended and not ended at the same time.
Yeah. Your Schrodinger's gay
Because it could be cut off from any point right now.
because he sucked off Schrodinger
So you never know.
because he's gay.
He is gay.